Today is Wednesday, October 21st, the 294th day of 2015.
And you're listening to this tonight, only on KXOU, the voice of OU. I knew it was going to happen. I was like, Jared didn't push my button, did he?
Okay, let's try to get there.
Re-racking.
Over.
This is why we don't go early.
We're early today, so this is a
Different experience.
special tidbit for you guys. You guys never get to see this part.
You are waking up with KXOU.
The
We're still waking up.
The voice of OU.
Yeah.
All right. Today is Wednesday, October 21st, the 294th day of 2015.
And you're listening to This and That on KXOU, the voice of OU. Good morning, Norman, Oklahoma. Welcome to This and That. I'm Keegan Mean. Along with me always is my partners in crime, Mr. Jeremy Deere and Ms. Angel Burke. This and That. We are on every Wednesday morning, Central Standard Time, 9 to 11. Why, you may ask? It's quite simple, really, because we live in the heart of America. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Norman, Oklahoma. If you haven't listened to our show before or you'd like to share our show, there are a variety of different ways in which you can share our show. We recommend going to our station's website at kxou.ou.edu. That again is kxou.ou.edu. You can also download our show at the TuneIn app. You can go download that off your cell phone or your tablet, or you can go to tunein.com. In the search bar, all you have to search is KXOU. That again is KXOU on the TuneIn radio app. And as always, we say please go to our Facebook page. We have links there as well as all the extra stuff we do within our show, the news stories, the band's music, all that stuff. You can go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/thisandthat.us. That again is facebook.com/thisandthat.us. Not and, but the letter N, thisandthat.us. And as always, you can follow us individually at our individual Twitter pages. Ms. Reba, can you explain what your Twitter is?
Yes, my Twitter is going to be at Reba, R-E-B-A, with an extra A in there, 2011.
And Goondog Millionaires, his is at JIV3. Correct.
That's the number 3, not like written out. So JIV and then the number 3, the numeral 3.
And then I'm at Meena, MEENAGH. And as we like to always say here on This and That, if you're a musician or an artist, entertainer of some sort, and you're in a band in the Oklahoma City Metro, and you're interested in coming on our show, let us know. You can always hit us up. We're always looking for talented musicians, talented sculptors, artisans, any person who can do a cool talent, pretty much. We'd love to have you on our show, so please let us know. Tell your friends. Keep on rocking. Guys, it's...
keeping with that last annotation... our announcement. I'm honestly, I want to get a comedian on here again, dude.
They're the best.
Last
So if you're a comedian and you're listening, man, give us a shout out. Get on here, man. Come on down.
Boone was the last comedian we had.
Yeah, and he was funny.
He was
shout
hilarious.
out to Boone, dude.
Nathan Boone, we miss you, buddy. He's still in California, isn't he?
No,
he's back.
He's back.
Is he back? That's right. He is back.
Yeah.
Oh well.
He's a good guy.
See what I know.
It's all right.
So, guys, what have you guys been up to?
It's been
feels
a
like
while,
forever. It
right?
feels like forever.
It's been a long while.
I think it's because our glue,
It's
Jeremy
been a
over
while.
here, was not here last week. So it was like, oh,
yeah,
this is different.
I had like a medical problem.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Everything okay now?
I'm getting back to normal.
Did it all come out
Still
smooth?
hurting.
Oh,
Still
stop it.
hurting, man.
A little early for that, man.
Yeah.
It's never too early.
What about you? I missed you the week before, dude. What's up with that?
Yeah, classes, you'll get one of those weeks where like everybody and their dog schedules due dates at the same time. And it's like, I don't have time to breathe, let alone sleep. And you want me to do what between now and then?
I know I had to do the death march the other day to the bursar's office. Drop one of my classes.
Did you really?
Yeah, the one after this. It's just I got too far behind, and
Wait.
nobody. I hate dropping, especially being this close to graduation.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is this gonna affect your graduation?
No, I'm gonna pick a. I'm trying to, especially after this radio show today. I'm gonna look to see if I can't pick something up in the intercession. I already have an intercession course, but I figured
Okay.
2 of them. So
Oh man, don't let that slip away from you, man. Unless you're gonna graduate with me in December, that's cool.
no, that's not an option.
Not an option.
Empire March.
Dang.
Williams.
Okay, speaking of Empire March, have you guys heard
Nope.
about Star Wars?
I don't want to
They
know.
broke
I don't
the
care.
Don't
internet.
Shut up.
stop.
No,
Stop.
What?
Jeremy has.
I don't
want to
know
He doesn't
anything.
want to know anything about the movie.
Yeah.
Why?
I don't
It's-
know
so
fun
he's-
facts.
He'd be
no
surprised
nothing.
like when he goes sees it.
Because when I want
It's
to
nothing about
watch
the actual movie.
It's not.
No.
So the
They're
trailer
just-
has nothing to do with the movie.
I'm not saying anything about the trailer.
What is
Let
it?
me
I'm not going
talk.
to be ignored.
Thank you, Jeremy. I'm just saying, rumor has it, when the tickets went up for sale for the pre-showing or whatever,
Oh, I know.
broke the internet, is what they say.
I hate that term.
Me
break
too.
the internet. Okay, the internet's not broken. I hate people using the
It's
word,
not
the
broken,
term.
Don't fix it.
Taylor Swift went on and broke the internet, or Star Wars went out
Who
and
was-
broke
oh,
the
Kim
internet.
Kardashian
Kim
was-
Kardashian's
yeah,
out in her
that's so
bikini.
dumb.
You know,
broke
one of
the
our
internet.
listeners, he said he hates the word hoodie.
What?
I hate the word selfie. I think that's so.
But her
Yeah.
actually made it to the dictionary.
I hate being called bro.
Oh, do you? I
Like-
call you bro sometimes.
It's not the same.
What about brosif?
Well, like
Broski.
you guys
Or
saying
bromy.
you guys
Yeah,
saying it's
bromy.
fine because we're really good friends. But I hate people who I barely know or I'm acquaintance with calling me bro. Like I ain't your bro.
Dude, no.
You barely know
when
me.
you're on the verge of like a confrontation with somebody and they're like, "Dude, chill out, bro," and I'm just like, "Dude, I'm not your dude. I'll
I ain't
show
your
you,
bro.
dude."
You can call me dude. You can call me
Yeah.
guy, but don't call me bro. I ain't your bro.
Yeah, you
Kyle
can
Mina's
come-
my bro. Okay.
Like, dude,
Shout out to my brother Kyle.
Oh
Don't
my
call me
gosh,
bro.
I didn't know that was such a serious matter for guys.
It's just like it's very
like
Is it
douche-esque.
derogatory?
It's-
oh,
it's very
really?
yeah. What would be the female comparison?
Like if a girl was to come up to me and be like, "Hey,
Hun.
what up, girl?"
Hey,
or
hun.
"Lady, hun."
Girls don't call girls.
Or
hun.
if,
No.
if some
Unless you're from the
okay, if you're
South.
checking out at the register and the guy's like, "Here's your change, ma'am," then
That
you
don't
just got
affect me.
ma'ammed.
I don't. Yeah, that doesn't bother me.
He's
Well, it
man.
I
should,
grew
'cause
up with
ma'am
yes,
is
ma'am,
some-
and no,
ma'am
sir.
is
Yeah,
a-
but you're not a ma'am yet.
I have to be married to be a ma'am. Then what am I
No.
before that?
It's
You have to at
it's
least have a mammogram before you're a ma'am.
I've had a mammogram. This
Oh.
is getting a little too
Okay,
personal.
ma'am.
ma'am.
So
Sorry, ma'am.
Sorry, ma'am.
stop it. Oh my
Oh
gosh.
goodness.
So anyway, so no bros. I mean, I can call you bro.
Yeah, you can call me bro.
Yeah, hose before. I mean, no hose before
What?
the bros.
Gardening hose.
So
Yeah.
oh, I was gonna say what?
Yeah,
Are you
because we like to
making a
garden by
statement here?
ourselves.
Rakes and
You wanna-
hose.
You want to come out with it, Jeremy?
Rakes and hose. Rakes and hose.
What is it? Shovels up, hose down.
I don't know.
Is that supposed to be like a gardening term or like?
Yeah,
some
we're
sexist-
talking
Oh,
about-
I think HBO did a special about that.
About gardening
Oh
hose.
Yeah.
man,
Pantyhose.
go figure that.
Goodness gracious.
Pantyhose are disgusting. It like keeps all your cottage cheese in, and then when they rub against each other, it's like your legs that have sandpaper on the inside, and it creates this like sandpaper feeling. Your legs go like numb to it though.
Shout out to the people in Union. Keep looking over here. Everybody walking by.
Probably worried about us hearing what we have to say.
Talk about pantyhose.
They're probably talking like, well, who are these guys? They
What?
could do a show.
There's probably
What they
people
do.
walking by with that exact same problem we were just talking about.
Stop it.
It's like at the basketball games when the fans are like left, right, and they go in unison with the guys walking on the they'll tell them to sit down on the bench and be like everybody be like left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, sit down. Have you never seen that?
I think I have.
When like a player's
It's been a year.
on the verge of probably getting like put on the bench, they will manipulate his feet. So if he goes left, they'll go left, right, left,
Oh,
right,
man.
and then they'll go left, right, left, right, left, right. And when he's about to sit down, they go sit down.
I have not been to a basketball game since like middle school.
Well, then this makes no sense to you.
No, none. But that's okay.
Look what they're playing across the way. It is the great movie Back to the Future.
Oh, hey.
Today is the day.
Yeah,
Back to the
Jeremy
Future
made
Day.
a Facebook comment about that.
Oh no, that's
Post.
because they had a little emoticon thing. It was like celebrate. So I'm like, why? am I
October
celebrating?
20.
I'm
21st.
going to celebrate.
Shout out to Phil Lyons, the biggest
Back to the
Back to
Future.
the Future fan. Here's a fun fact.
Fan.
It's probably not going to happen now because the Mets are
I
doing
hope
really
it
good.
does. I
If-
hope it does.
If for
I
some
hope it
reason,
does.
if for
I hope it does.
I hope it does.
Go
If for some
Cubs.
reason the Chicago Cubs win the World Series,
Cubbies.
Yeah.
they will auction or lottery off the original DeLorean from the Back to the Future series. You had to register like in April, and our good friend Philip Lyons is registered into that. So the team has to win the World Series because in Back to the Future Part 2, they said the Cubs won the World Series, and the Cubs have not won a
Wasn't
World
there
I
like
will pay the rest
6 different
myself
DeLoreans?
to make it work.
for that movie?
Probably.
So which one are they going to auction off?
Probably the crappy one. This is the one that like hit the barn and like blew up.
The one they run through the movie theater?
Yeah, that one. But
Pish posh.
yeah. So
you guys are gonna disown me. I've never seen the movie.
There is a guy who owns a DeLorean here in Norman.
yeah.
And it's totally decked out with he customized his DeLorean to be the Back to the Future one.
Do you know what a DeLorean is?
The car.
There was no pieces, like there was no company that made pieces for these DeLoreans. So he took it upon himself
He had to make them.
to create them, including the flux capacitor.
What an engineer.
And now he sells these parts for DeLorean. I mean, like there's the one with the that runs off of trash.
Yeah.
Like he has pieces to go with each different
You're
version
kidding
of the
me.
DeLorean.
He probably makes enough money to like.
Well, there's not that many DeLorean. I mean, like,
but
would
still, he's like.
Well, the thing is the fact that the DeLoreans, they haven't been making those cars since the late 80s.
stainless steel.
Yeah, the doors go up like a spaceship.
Like suicide doors or no?
No,
No, like
they don't
Lamborghini. No, they're not like Lamborghini that go up like that. They're like
they just
wings.
flick open like a
Like
hatch.
that.
Yeah, like a wing.
They don't, and they're
Gotcha.
made out of stainless steel. And I think what was it? Some guy got like the owner stored like pounds and pounds of marijuana in it, and that's kind of like why they stopped making them.
Oh, that's
Really?
nice.
Somebody like got caught with so much.
That sounds familiar or something
Back in
like
the
that. But
80s.
I do know that it was up until recently. I think it was like the mid 2000s, like 2008, 2005, somewhere around there. They had a whole warehouse of the company that was originally making those cars, and they finally just opened it up and started selling the parts. So basically, you could build your own DeLorean engines and everything.
You're
So you
kidding
had a
me.
whole bunch of people that bought all the pieces and put them together.
It's like
and-
Legos for adults.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So you can't find pieces for them hardly anymore because most of those pieces were sold and put together as whole DeLoreans,
Go figure.
which is crazy because they didn't have any VIN numbers, which created
How
a
did
whole
they
problem.
keep up with? I was gonna say, how did they keep up with it?
Exactly. But that goes to show you
It's like-
whether you have an original one or whether you have an aftermarket one because
Well,
the
that's
VIN
one way to
number.
decipher it for sure.
But the
that's
thing is
confusing.
if it gets stolen, how do you say that that's my DeLorean?
Yeah,
You know
really.
what I'm saying?
That's the car to go after if you see one. Let's jack it. Let's go.
But how come you never seen Back to the Future? That's a pretty good series.
I was sheltered. That's about the only answer I can give
It
you.
wasn't like it wasn't appropriate. It's a
No,
clean
it's-
movie.
Yeah.
Right,
It
no.
was kid friendly.
My parents would just not buy anything other than VeggieTales growing up. So there's that.
VeggieTales.
VeggieTales.
What's your
Shout out to the
favorite?
cucumber. My
Beans.
favorite.
It's Larry the cucumber and Bob the tomato.
Yeah.
I hate cucumbers.
Lima
So good.
beans,
Ooh.
collard greens, peachy
Peachy
keen,
beans,
VeggieTales,
There's never ever-
cauliflower,
oh.
toot toot, sweet and sour, toot toot, half an hour. This guy right here. Okay.
VeggieTales.
He's got those weird little wheel, like these new kind of
He's looking at
Segway
him.
looking things.
I think people are. Oh, he's like,
Yeah, you. Yeah, come over here. Come
Let's-
back.
Can
yeah,
I
let's
step
let's
on
look at your
your
wheels,
Segway?
dude.
You almost hit your head walking in. Are
Yeah,
you okay?
Come here.
Come in here and tell
You're
us about
good?
your
Yeah,
wheels.
come here.
What's
We'll give you a
okay?
mic.
Bye.
You wanna-
We love you.
Hey, come in here and tell us about your wheels,
Those-
dude.
I see
He
the
knew we
football
were
players.
making
They're
fun of
you know
him.
what I'm talking. I don't know what
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
called.
They're like
these
Segways. Like
Segways, but they're
individual Segways.
And I feel like the one time a football player is going to fall off and break his leg or something
His
is the
nose.
day they're not going to let him use them anymore. Because like every football player you see walking
Speaking
around.
of like
OU do
mode of
that?
transportation, have
Probably.
you not seen that like little express shuttle to class? It was like they had it going on like earlier this week.
What
It was
was
like
it?
a golf cart, and I think you could pay like some money, and then they would drive you to your class really quick.
You might be lazy if. No, I just don't understand. I mean, with this individual Segways to begin with, people are going to get so fat. Like, you know, they say you burn X amount of calories just walking daily. Why don't you take that out of your meal? Like, and just eat. And
Because
then
they're
don't-
burning those calories, laughing at everybody else who is walking. Ha!
That's awful. That's such an awful response. I don't agree.
Losers.
Losers.
I almost tripped one of those guys the other day.
Oh goodness gracious.
You can't hear
Oh,
them.
man.
It's like having a hybrid. I mean, they come out of nowhere. Because I almost tripped a guy because he was turning the corner and I was turning the corner, and it was like,
You should have tripped and be like, maybe next time you wouldn't be laughing.
should have. Should have, but you know, something you think of later on. I was like, God, I wish I really like pushed him down, steal his Segway, and ran off.
Pushed him.
From what I hear, they're really
pushed him.
difficult to ride. So there's that.
Well, it doesn't seem difficult. They all just kind of just chilling. I'm
Yeah.
like, whatever happened to? I'm telling you, it's just like in the movie WALL-E.
There
Everybody's
was OU Daily did a story about a little Asian guy who had one, but it was a single wheel.
Oh, I remember seeing that guy.
Yeah, and I used to, and
Oh.
those were a lot quicker than those.
Yeah, you
Like
s-
those
on
you
the
could-
other side of the
I
wheel.
think
You
he
could-
brought that from like China or whatever.
No, well, he said he was looking for. He found it online somewhere and bought it, but
Oh.
it did come from like Asia or somewhere. But his went fast. I mean, like he literally, you'd have to run to keep up with him. These things, I think you can outwalk them. So what's the point of them?
Just being lazy.
It's the lights.
We
Just
should-
lazy.
people
we
are
should get
sold on
somebody
lights.
who
Yeah.
has one to call in sometime. Do you know anybody who has one?
There's
I
a
don't even
lot
know
of
what they're
football
called.
players. I mean, why don't you guys have the hookup? Working in.
Well, sort of.
supervision?
There's a lot of red tape you got to go through. There's you got to go talk to what's called the sports information director.
Right.
Every sport has one, and when it comes to like interviews and stuff, they're very hesitant. Like Sooner Vision is an exception because that's in house, but like
Right.
you have to really like ask around, and then they have to bring like.
You have to
Yes.
do some research, is what you're saying.
Well, like if we brought a football player in, we'd
Mhm.
have to have like the sports information director in here with him.
And then their
Oh.
attorneys.
Yeah, like
and then their mom, and then their little brother.
pretty much,
and
and it'd
their
be a full
grandmother.
house. I mean, you don't know how many
Yeah, we can't
siblings.
fit all
there
of
are.
them
And then
here.
and then part of it is you have to provide food. You have to offer refreshments.
Oh, well, I had a muffin a while ago.
Then you have to provide a dental plan, 401k, stock options, and
Do I
all
have to
those
give him my retirement?
Social Security. Yes,
Dang
yes, we do.
it.
We
I
have
worked
to.
so hard on that.
You're not gonna be ignored. What'd you guys do over the weekend?
I worked. I actually I worked OU Texas weekend, then I worked last weekend. I've just been a little bumblebee working away.
Bumblebee.
But it's cool because
Bumblebee.
I'm I'm working the big screen for the third largest university in Oklahoma, and all their games are day games. So I get my Saturday nights free. I just didn't have a game Friday night, so it was kind of like I had one Thursday night for the local high schools that play there, and then Friday I didn't have anything to do, and it was like kind of like, man, this isn't really a fun thing because it ruins my Friday night. I can't do anything,
Right.
you know.
Are you mandatory to work weekends like all the time?
No, it's all part of the whole freelance thing. So
Oh, okay.
you know,
Gotcha.
you get money. It's a nice paycheck.
I
Let me-
can hear that.
But again, it ruins my Friday nights because I can't hang out with nobody.
Shout out to the high school kids.
Are they high
Hi
school
guys.
kids? Hi.
How's it going? Welcome to OU. Have fun today.
Yeah, we got a tour going on by here.
There was a tour going on in the Bazell.
Boomer Sooner. Putnam City
Putnam,
North.
PC.
Hey,
PC
I went to
North.
PCO. That's awesome.
No, it's PC North.
I know, but I can relate because it's a.
Hey,
Putnam
come to
City.
OU and you guys can be on the radio too.
I mean,
Have your own radio show.
Just saying,
Yep, OU man, Boomer
There,
Center.
there we go. The guy he left. He's gone.
He's gonna beat you up. He's
All
gonna
right.
you're
So what
the
did
guy.
you do this weekend?
I
Keegan?
recognize the beard.
I'm trying to think now. I went.
He's gonna beard hair on his wheels.
What was that?
That was my beard on the microphone. Ready. I think I don't think it works anymore.
What
wow.
sound does a beard make?
It actually sounds like a
Lightsaber.
lightsaber. Yeah.
Won't.
How appropriate for the time of the year.
I don't know. It's
So what did you do, man? You just like
trying
worked?
to think.
You
I
did
watched.
homework?
Oh no! You know what? I was in sports overload mode because the New York Mets are playing, and they were playing on Saturday, and then Notre Dame was playing, and then OU was playing. So I just watched a bunch of sports. Then went to my parents' house. So shout out to my mom, who's just back from New Zealand, and I believe Lyra Lou is back from Korea.
Yeah,
Wow.
she got in last night. I was
Yeah.
so anxious to see her.
Did you pick her up at the airport?
No,
Ran into
I
her
picked her up
arms?
at her parents' house.
Oh, that's
She
fun. It's
because I had
romantic.
class till like 8:00 last night,
Oh.
which is crazy because the professor's like, you're never gonna get out early ever in this class. And then we had the midterm the week before,
right.
and this is a once a week class. So we get there and we don't have a quiz because we don't have anything to study from last week because last week was the test.
Right.
So we have all this free time, and it's like, I don't know, an hour early. And he's like, okay, I'm going to use my ESP, and it tells me that you guys don't want to watch the movie that I'm fixing to throw in. So you guys want to go home, right? He's like, I'm waiting.
Everybody's
And,
like,
and
"Yes."
yeah, everybody's like, well, he's so cool. Nobody wanted to be like, yeah, you know.
Yeah.
And so we're all sitting there, and then he's like, okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let you guys out early. We can watch this movie the finals week. And then he's like, oh, and by the way, your papers that are due Thursday, they're due next Thursday too. So we're all like, yeah.
Dang,
you know, I
it's
know,
like a
it's cool.
win-win-win.
Yeah,
How
because this is
awesome.
like some empirical research that we had to do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's some pretty tough stuff, but
That's
that's
awesome.
a 4,000 level class for you, you know.
What is it?
It's a group psychology,
Oh.
psychology of groups or something like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But yeah, so I left early, and stupid
You're, like,
me, I
skipping
parked.
meals.
I parked at the Lloyd Noble. I should have
Oh.
did the after 5 o'clock thing.
Yeah.
Parked somewhere up close,
Right.
but it was one of those
Anyway,
things.
So
you
at
know?
least you got out early. You got to see Miss Lara Lou.
Well, I
early.
was gonna zoom up to the airport, but I had to wait for the shuttle, and the shuttle at that time only comes like once every 30 minutes. So it was kind of one of those things, you know.
Right. Absolutely. Well, I'm glad that both your mom and your lovely lady are back and safe.
I'm glad she's back too. I missed her.
Yeah. So, hey, Keegan, did your mom bring you anything back?
I actually haven't seen her yet. She got back at like 11 o'clock on Monday, and then I have class till like 9 p.m. on Tuesday. So hopefully I can see her tomorrow or Friday. But she brought a bunch of, ironically, they have a bunch of German chocolates we always got in Germany in New Zealand. So she brought all a
Interesting.
bunch of that back. But she said she had a blast. Like, it was super cool. It was like walking in Middle Earth, like Lord of the
my
Rings.
gosh.
She went to the Shire where the little hobbit houses are at.
No kidding.
She went to all these like rivers and beaches and mountains and all these cool green landscapes, and she
Oh
was
my
just kept
God.
showing pictures.
New Zealand is the ish. That's
It's
one place I
gorgeous.
want to go visit. You know.
I have to ask, though. I mean, was this like for work or pleasure?
No, I have some cousins that live out there, and she was
Oh.
just visiting. You know, she's like, I'm gonna go visit Jilly.
What?
So it was. I don't know. I'm excited to see her. Shout out to
I
my
would-
mom.
Yeah.
Love you, Mom.
Shout out to her if she brings me some chocolate.
I'll
Woo.
try to bring some on the show on next Wednesday.
Oh, my God. You'd be like my best friend ever.
What about you? Would you do nothing?
I signed up for a speed reading and study program. So, all in all, it was just learning how to read fast and study quick and then work. So, yeah.
Boring.
I know. I'm getting it up this weekend.
Speaking of this weekend, it looks like we're gonna have some weather.
Oh, yeah. Fall
Uh,
has arrived. Fall
Yeah,
has arrived.
it looks like those 80s are probably going to be gone at least for the weekend, because today we got a high of 79 with a low of 61. Looks like there's going to be clouds in the morning and some sun in the afternoon. 0% chance of precip, but I got to tell you,
It's cloudy.
it's coming.
Yeah, you can see it.
Thursday, it's going to be high of 77 with a low of 62. It's going to be
Nice.
thunderstorms from midday to throughout the evening. Good 80% chance. I personally, if I was a weatherman, I would say there's a 100% chance, because there's a whole
Whole line of it.
waterworks
Yeah.
on its way here, slowly moving in, and the way it's all building up looks like it's going to dump.
Well, you
for a
know,
little
real
while.
quick, if you're friends with any meteorology students from OU on Facebook, they all just light up like the 4th of July on Facebook. They're like, oh, guys, this rain's coming. They're all excited. It's so
Yeah, my
cute.
favorite is Joe.
Yeah,
Joe
Joe's
Puma.
awesome.
Joe Puma.
Shout out to Joe Puma.
Yeah.
Friday looks like it's going to be a high of 79, getting close back to the 80s with a low of 59. I like these temperature swings because, you know, in the evenings, you don't even have to use the air conditioner anymore. You
Yeah.
can just
Open
sleep
your
with the windows
window.
open
Yeah.
and grab you an extra blanket.
Yep.
There'll be isolated thunderstorms on Friday, but Saturday it'll be in the morning, and then Sunday's going to be partly cloudy. Both Saturday and Sunday, high of 69, lows of 53, winds out of the northeast. So make sure you pack an umbrella. You might not have to necessarily use it through the weekend, but make sure you got something handy to keep you dry.
Awesome, dude. We're going to come back, and we're going to have the band Life Lessons on to talk to us about everything that's cool in the world. Only on This and That,
KXOU.
the voice of OU.
I crave the days we spent not butting heads, the nights we spent in separate beds. Every step I thought you'd take with me is lost because you don't know who to be. I'm not waiting around for you or for this anymore. I hope you're happy, but don't you dare call me again. I
not downtown, but we might as well be here on This and That. Downtown. Only on KXOU, the voice of OU.
Was that where we're going with now?
Yes, the voice of OU.
Was that official?
It is official.
I didn't get that email.
Well,
Sounds good.
I did.
Yeah.
Unofficially
We have
official.
the band Life Lessons on here. Hi guys, how's it going? We have 3/4. We don't have the drummer, do we?
We don't have the drummer or the bassist.
It always happens.
I know. They're just not important. I guess.
It might feel weird, but I need you to make out with a mic.
Okay. So
Okay.
It's like
All
right.
Right there.
we go.
Yeah.
There you go. You hear-
That's the
Intimate-
sweet spot.
intimate
Oh.
Guys.
This mic feels good.
Guys, Morning Wood,
Nice
stop.
mic.
All right, so okay, so introduce yourselves. Starting with you, sir.
I'm Caden. I sing in Life Lessons.
Okay. Make out, dude. Just come on.
Just gotta get close.
I'm Alex. I play guitar in Life Lessons.
I'm Josh, and I play guitar and sing in Life Lessons.
And you can't see her, but we have a beautiful photographer in the distance. I guess they're pretty good. I mean,
So
pretty
what's
big
up,
stuff.
Josie?
Yeah.
Um,
This is our first time we've had a
well,
photographer in here.
First off, thanks for coming on. We
Yeah.
greatly appreciate
No
it.
worries, We were stoked.
And second off, like, how did you guys come up with the name Life Lessons?
It's not very interesting or anything. I used to go to school at ACM UCO, you know, that music program down here, and I was really bored in class, just messing around on my laptop. I wasn't even paying attention to lecture, and I was on All Press. You guys know Alternative
Yeah,
Press?
yeah.
Yeah. And we were looking for a band name. We were talking about it, and of course, like, neither one of them were with us at the time. And I just scrolled past an article, and it was like 10 music life lessons you need to make sure you know. And I read the article, and I was like, that'll work. Whatever.
That'll
I was
work.
There
just
you
like,
go.
that'll work.
That'll
yeah.
do.
So I guess, are you guys all ACM students or former ACM
no,
students?
I'm former ACM student. Yeah. Everyone else, like Josh, is from Muskogee, so he drives
Ah.
down here.
Well,
He goes to OU here. So
There we go. So you have an Okie from Muskogee. You probably get
Yeah.
that a lot.
He gets that so much. Literally everywhere we go, it's just like, oh, you guys know who Carrie Underwood is, right? It's like, yeah, you know who Carrie Underwood is.
Oh, yeah, she's from that town, isn't she?
She's from Coweta, which is like, I think,
Just,
like
happened to skip
Shakota
from
or
there or
something
something.
Yeah,
like that.
it's
Someone could
Shakota,
probably
yeah.
correct me. Yeah.
Right on.
It's like right there.
I should know this. I'm an Okie.
So how did you guys
Yeah.
all meet?
Well, like I moved up here to Oklahoma City about like 2 years ago, and I found our bassist and drummer just through Facebook. Some friends were like, hey, hit these guys up. And then we used to play a couple shows around Muskogee, Tulsa area with his old band Visionary. He used to play drums in a metal band. They were pretty awesome. But and then Alex, like we were looking for a second guitarist, couldn't really find anyone. He kind of just showed up out of the blue and was like, hey, I'll do it. It was pretty great. That was like, what, a couple months ago now? Yeah.
Yeah, like late June.
It's been going well so far, though.
Really cool. And you guys just released the music video
Right,
that I've
right.
watched.
Did you really?
Yeah, it's really, really good, actually.
It's really boring. Don't watch it.
What?
Okay, we're not going to watch
He's
it then.
underselling and over providing, right?
Yeah,
It's like, what's the word?
Gotta play it down, so if you think it's cool.
When you say, like, I like that shirt, like this thing, oh, that's,
yeah,
that's
exactly.
all right.
Oh, I do the
This
same
is like
thing.
my
Deep down,
everyday
like, it's
shirt.
the best shirt. It's like, dang, it's my
Those
best
peach
shirt.
drinks? Can I have a peach drink?
Sorry?
Can I have a peach drink?
Peach
Oh,
drinks.
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Sweet.
So, Jinx, you owe me a Coke.
Ugh.
Actually, I don't prefer Coke. You need me a Dr. Pepper? Will that be all right?
I guess.
Okay, thanks. So, gentlemen
Mm-hmm.
and fair lady in the back, we kind of ask every band that comes on to share a story in which something intense might have happened, something embarrassing, something
Something funny. Something.
Something
Like,
funny.
like you went and played at a show and it was
Somebody
like
way out
something
there.
weird.
Something
We've had some
wacky.
crazy people that
Yeah.
did some crazy shows.
Okay, so you can tell more than one. I know you guys are kind of like brainstorming. I see the gears working, but
When you wrecked the van. I didn't wreck it. Andrew wrecked it.
okay,
Somebody
that
wrecked
sounds
the
like a good
van?
story. Bring it on.
All right. You know, we were driving up to the Tulsa area. We were gonna play a show up there. Sorry, I've got a peach ring in my mouth. Don't judge me.
It's so cute to see him try to work them both. Come on, multitask. You can do
Okay,
this.
yeah. You know, show got canceled. It was like mid-February. It was really snowy, really icy, and we had stayed in Muskogee overnight with Josh. And on the way back, we were just maybe driving like 30 miles per hour on 40, and we ditched the van. And we were there for like 4 or 5 hours. Like it was like super late at night. Like
Oh,
no one could
no.
help us. Everyone was backed up. It took like 5.5 hours, like for my dad to get from like Oklahoma City and drive all the way out there. And we were just stuck there hanging out. We tried to order a pizza. They wouldn't deliver to us.
We're in the middle of the
Yeah,
street.
we were like, hey, we're in the middle of the ditch. Is there like anyone that can help us out?
Oh man.
That was horrible. I just like, but what sucked is the phone is the like my phone and stuff could stay on because the van was still running. So like, I'm just sitting there on the internet,
Just
just
doing your thing.
yeah, just tweeting and
Oh, my
Facebooking
gosh.
and
Sometimes there's a moments where you start writing songs because
Yeah.
the most devastating situations will bring it out of
Oh,
you.
it was horrible. We ran out of donuts. That was song worthy
God.
right there. Yeah, we had like a
The
whole
end of the
box of
world.
them. Yeah, it was horrible.
A van
Yeah.
ditched.
We lost donuts,
No more
boxes.
donuts.
That's one.
It's a rough
Send help,
life. I
yeah.
mean, I'm already feeling kind of
Did you
down.
guys ever get the van out?
No, yeah, it took us a little while. We eventually just got it pulled out. It was
That's
really
what-
frustrating. It was cold. Standing outside, going to the bathroom, all that fun stuff.
That's all within being in a band.
Yeah, it felt like a cabin in the woods kind of thing, But it was like
That's a good horror film
yeah.
idea.
I was gonna say,
there was like a good 8 cops that stopped. Each different one was like a different personality. It was insane. They were all like very eclectic, I guess.
Huh.
go
yeah.
figure.
Coming up, shining flashlights. What are you guys doing? Like we're stuck. I
We're
don't know what to
smuggling
tell
drugs.
you.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
We're doing all the worst things we could do here in this ditch at 12 o'clock at night.
That's always fun. I've actually had the creepiest situations. When I ever got pulled over, I blew a tire, whatever it may be, the creepiest guys will end up being the ones
Yep.
that pull up. I'm
Anything
like,
I
do you
can
need
do?
help? I'm like, no. Locking my door.
I'm not locking the door because you're weird or anything. It's just
It's just a
customary.
second
Yeah.
nature. Don't know you. There we go. But hey, I'm glad you guys survived. So did you get a new van or did you
No,
just...
same van.
Yeah.
We just got it stuck. The van was completely fine. That was
Oh,
probably
okay.
the worst
No
part. Is there was
damage.
nothing wrong with the van. We just got it stuck
Oh.
and we couldn't get out. Yeah.
That's
Oh
always fun.
goodness.
Yeah, it was my fault too because we
Oh, what?
we
You
came
just
in
said the other guy wrecked.
I
it.
No, I
was
know,
gonna
but I'm the one that
say.
tried to get it out and we went through the ditch on the right side, came up almost to the road on the other side, and I was trying to get out of the road because I was like there might be something wrong with the van. So I backed up back into the ditch trying to make sure that we didn't get hit by another
Ooh.
car, and I ended up getting us stuck. So I mean,
It was your plan,
I
right?
didn't
You're
wreck
like, I
it,
wanted to
but I'm
stay
the one
out
who I was just trying to hang out with my friends and
I want to go.
they didn't want to.
home.
Yeah,
They don't wanna
exactly.
go home.
They're like, I want to go home. I'm
home.
like, guys, come on.
Camaraderie. This is like initiation. This is like
Yeah, exactly.
we gotta last one
It was
day out
really
here.
sad, really cold.
So what about when you guys are on stage? Have you had anyone throw clothes at you or?
That would be awesome.
Strange venue.
Oh,
We've had some weird venue situations. We've had some freezing van situations. I think last December we were on tour. We were in New Mexico. We were in Farmington, which is a tiny little Indian reservation town up in the
Jeremy knows.
northwest. Yeah, he knows. Okay, and we were playing there. It was about 40, 50 kids there, but it was this kind of VFW thing, but there was no door, and it was December at 10 o'clock at night, and so the entire venue is 30 degrees, and if you've ever played music, it's the worst thing in the cold. It's the worst.
that's the
thing in
song
cold.
right there. It's
Yeah.
December, 10 o'clock at night.
Yep.
It's the worst.
That's
thing
the
in
opening.
It's the
You
worst
can make
thing
it
at
out of
night.
anything. Yeah. We'll start with a dramatic eerie organ music in the background. And
Oh
We're
my
gonna have
God,
a
this
whole
guy's
album.
got dreams.
We're gonna
I
have a
love
whole
it.
album based off our radio show. Just
Yeah,
the
dude.
stories we say.
whole
before
thing's gonna be called this and that.
Before
There
the
you go.
before the break, we heard your song "Silver." Can you tell us about it? What influenced you to write that, and how did it come about?
That was definitely just a me thing. I wrote that right before we went and recorded that EP in Indiana with our friend Seth Henderson. It's just I've had a couple girl problems. Every musician has. It was a weird time. I found the music, wrote the lyrics to
Yeah.
it. It took us a little while, but we wrote it. It's a fun song. It's not really my favorite on the EP, but every time I listen to it, I'm reminded that I like it more than I think I do.
I'm sorry I have to say it. Anytime, and you're not the first, you won't be the last, but anytime somebody comes in the
Goodness
booth,
gracious.
stop it. If they talk about the girl problems or guy problems, I'm like,
No,
oh my
no,
God, it's like Taylor Swift all over again. I love
Yeah,
it.
Yeah,
believe it. It's,
uh,
you're not the first. The band. I mean,
I used to get the
everyone.
worst.
She starts crying all the time.
I did
Yeah.
cry one time.
Okay, if
This
you
is
cry,
true.
I will be so stoked. Make sure you get that
What?
on video.
Stop.
Yeah.
Most guys don't want that.
You're right. I'm sorry. I will pretend to be really sad, and I'll do anything I can.
No,
to
I already
help.
know. I already know how your heart is. Don't even try to take it back.
So you
I'm
guys,
heartless.
you guys mentioned that you having a show later tonight.
Yeah, we have a show tonight at the 89th Street Collective. It's with a couple really good bands from out of state. Bad Luck, Hotel Books, We Are Motives, Until the Ghost. It's gonna be a really fun show. We play first, 6:30.
That's formerly the conservatory for those
Right,
who aren't
right.
familiar with that.
Yeah, they kind of had a name switcheroonie.
Have you have you noticed a
Switcheroonie.
difference between
Um,
the management? I guess.
No, it's the same guy. He just he inherited the venue from a friend, and then was just I'm gonna revamp the thing. He took the bar out, made it bigger. It looks nicer.
Oh, cool! Really?
Yeah.
Because I haven't been there
Nice.
since it was 89th. I've only been there when it's a conservatory.
Yeah,
I
it looks,
didn't like
it looks
that
a lot
place
nicer now. It's
at
a lot
all.
bigger.
The f-
It's
it hurts your feet. just stand
yeah,
out there.
standing there for a while, especially when it's cold. I just like, I've been there so much that it's just like, it's kind of one of my like favorite places.
Yeah.
But like as far as like an actual place, like if my first time coming there was today, I'd be like, man, this place sucks.
Did you
Dang.
guys happen to play Norman Music Festival the past few years at all?
No, I don't think so.
I went.
I didn't think about it.
Make up.
I went last year, or yeah, I guess this previous one, and it was before I played in Life Lessons, and I just came down to see our friends in Fossil Youth.
Fossil
Great
Youth.
dudes, great dudes.
Yeah, and I know like Plain Speak was also playing.
Yeah, we actually had them
Yeah.
on here a few weeks ago.
Yeah,
Limp
they're
Wizards
pretty
too,
awesome.
right?
Yeah,
Limp
Limp
Wizards.
Wizards.
We love those
Yeah,
guys.
those guys are
But
fun.
yeah,
They're
so,
coming back, I think, this year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I went down this past year just to go see some friends, and well, I guess I didn't really know them yet because I wasn't in Life Lessons, but bands I had admired already.
Yeah.
It was weird for him coming in because like before he was in the band, he just knew us as a band, and like we didn't have a second guitarist. I just like wrote guitar parts with Josh, and then we just recorded them. And like he came in like as someone that already liked our music, and it was
Oh, that's
it's a
cool.
different experience. Yeah, it was cool.
Huh.
You're like brothers.
Another
We talked
question.
about this earlier.
Another question I like to ask is like, who were your personal influences growing up? Like what
Oh, man.
bands? I mean,
Right.
what bands what bands do you hear when you play your music?
Because when I hear you guys, I think for some of your, I think of 4 Years Strong.
Oh, we love 4 Year Strong, man. Like that's like definitely like more on that that easy core, like really energetic, awesome
yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
I used to love that band so much. Never seen them. I think one of them have, but
I got that was the first show I got the crowd surf was
dude,
4 Years
ah,
Strong.
That's awesome. I would love
what
to
other
see them.
bands? What other bands like influenced you growing up?
For me personally, definitely Taking Back Sunday. It's
Taking
my
Back
all-time
Sunday.
favorite band. I love that band to death. Brand new, The Starting Line, just great older pop punk bands. Really in a little bit of metal, like Census Fail, things like that. Census Fail is probably a big influence
Yeah.
on us as well. Alex can go. Alex likes a lot of old like DC punk. So.
Ooh, bring it on, man.
Yeah, I'm kind of one of the members that like has older tastes, I guess. Me and the bassist Andrew, we have long talks about older punk bands like Black Flag and Gorilla
There we go.
Biscuits and Fugazi.
Oh, Fugazi.
Yeah, and so a lot of my writing style kind of comes from that. And I didn't start listening to anything heavy or like hardcore until my senior year, which I'm a freshman here at OU. So it's only been a year. So a lot of my writing is influenced by actually like a lot of 80s hair metal contributes to a lot of my leads I write.
So much Guns N' Roses.
Like
That's all he listens to.
no, I don't. I'm gonna listen to Guns N' Roses, but we did listen to it on the way here. But
But we did listen to it on the way here.
more modern, like in elementary school, that's when Guitar Hero got big, and that's when I started playing guitar. And then also like my sister showed me like All American Rejects and Fall Out
I
Boy
love
American
and
Rejects.
a lot of stuff like that. And for a while, I didn't think like it was cool in middle school to listen to it anymore. And then I joined Life Lessons, and they started me showing me like stuff like The Story So Far and Knuckle Puck and some of the more modern
Definitely
pop
more of a
punk.
modern influence.
Look
Yeah.
at you guys winning our hearts
So-
over. My God.
And we haven't had anything. You haven't said anything yet. You want to come talk to us?
Come on,
Right.
Josh.
Yeah,
come up
who-
forward.
Stand up for a little bit. Sorry.
Yeah, who were your influences growing up?
For me, well, Green Day was the band that actually
I love Green Day.
made me want to play music.
Yeah.
I heard Doogie when I was like 12.
It's a good
and
album.
that's when really I decided that I wanted to play music. But since then, obviously growing up, bands like Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, and stuff like that. So
I noticed in the music video, your drummer had a Circus Survive T-shirt. I love Circus Survive.
Yeah.
So shout out to your drummer.
Hey, shout out to Chris, right? Someone shout out Chris. Hey, Chris, we know you're not listening, but shout out, buddy. We love you.
I was like, wow, Circus Survive. I'm seeing them next month.
Yeah,
I'm
go ahead.
super excited.
One cool little thing that's in that video, we used my backpack in that video, and
That's his claim to fame.
at one point an agenda's taken out, and it's actually my OU planner. So if you pause it, you can see OU on it.
Nice.
So, hey,
Represent.
there
What?
we go.
What?
Represent, yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. It's got like a guy and a girl on a couch on the outside,
Right. We
and
kind of like build a living room around them, and then we burn it all to the ground.
yeah, and
you know?
they're kind of like in love at first, and then the guy kind of like drifts away.
Right. And like as he's drifting away, like all this furniture gets built around them. It's supposed to symbolize like they're building their relationship and realizing that they're not what they thought they were, and that's definitely.
I
Like,
thought
a
it was
big
pretty
thing.
cool, yeah.
I really like that music video. Like the ideas and stuff were really cool. Our friend Audrey Brown is the one that did it. He's great. Everything went really smoothly with that. It was really fun. Like we It was our first time doing a music video, so
Yeah,
it's
I
really weird
bet.
for us. Yeah.
Okay. And for our listeners that are interested and that know you and maybe they don't know where to find your stuff online, do you guys have a Bandcamp? If so,
We
like,
do. We
what's
use-
it all under?
It's lifelessonsband.bandcamp.com. We're also on Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music. There's got to be some other stuff.
Dang.
YouTube, of course.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
And
find us
your social
anywhere.
media, how do they find you on
Yeah,
social media?
Twitter and Instagram, Life Lessons OK. Facebook, just type in Life Lessons. You should hopefully find us.
Yeah, you can also go to our page. We have links to their Bandcamp as well as their music video. So go to our Facebook page at facebook.com/thisandthat.us. You can also find all their stuff there as well. Facebook.com/thisandthat.us. But yeah, super exciting.
Yeah.
You guys actually, I think this is our claim, is you guys have the most followers on Facebook than any band we've had on the show
Oh.
yet. So like,
Dang,
awesome.
we've
setting
noticed
standards.
we've noticed a slight spike in
You guys are getting
activity.
Up there. Fall Out Boy's next.
Maybe
Fall Out Boy and OU Radio.
Yeah,
We'll just
Patrick,
come back
I'm
in.
down.
And
we have
impersonate him, yeah.
Patrick Stump. Patrick Stump, thanks for coming on the show.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Maybe like, this ain't a
I was
show.
gonna say, you want me to like?
It's a program I hate. Or
I
something
can
like
hear
that.
you echoing down the hall.
I know, right?
Yeah,
I was just thinking that
the,
too.
the
literally
people
at the
kind of
same
looking
time.
around like,
You were like, you were playing our song right before we walked in here, and I was like, that's not normal. Like, that's weird. I wasn't
probably
used
is.
to it.
Not weird.
It's
Like
weird hearing
It's,
it.
it's
hearing
weird
the
hearing
sh-
it in a big area like this. Yeah, like I'm not gonna lie. Like when I'm in my car by myself, I'm just like jamming it. You know, I'm like, yeah, this is our music. This is
You
awesome.
listen to your own
Yes, dude.
music.
Any musician that says he doesn't listen to his own music is a liar.
Liars.
Okay. Yeah. Like I mean, you should make the music you want to hear. So I don't like enjoy my own music and sit there and be like I'm the best or anything. Like that's not cool. But like, I do like listening to it to a point. You know, it's like it's our music.
Yeah.
I'm happy with it. I'm proud of it. You know.
Yeah, I mean,
Represent.
people always are like, being a musician, you can't appreciate the things you make because people say you're
You
getting a little
still never
conceited,
can.
aren't
Yeah, I know.
aren't you?
It's really it's a really shady system, man. Like if you like your own music, you're like, you know, looked down at or something, and like that's not how it should be. You should make the music you want to play. So it's like if you don't like your music, why are you doing it?
I mean, you shouldn't like take a girl on a date and be just blasting.
Yeah,
them.
no,
It's
I'm
like,
definitely not gonna do that.
This
Like,
is my band.
Yeah, this is I don't like
Pretty
to
good,
brag, but this
alright.
is all I have. So like, just ignore the fact that I don't look very good tonight. And if you could listen to my band, that would be sick.
Oh, you're in a band? Yeah, you hear my band?
Yeah.
This is my favorite song.
We're on Spotify, so
Oh.
I guess you
And
could say things are
iTunes?
pretty serious.
I know. I was gonna say he's moving on up. All
It's
of them
like,
are.
have you guys seen Napoleon Dynamite?
Yes, dude,
Yeah,
love that movie.
we're on Spotify, so I guess you could say things are getting pretty serious.
They are. They are. Us and
You did
Spotify
not
are
just
very
make a
close,
reference.
non-royalty, Victory Records funded relationship. There's none of that.
Hey, yeah,
Did you guys hear about that this morning?
no.
I guess Victory Records like pulled a lot of music off of Spotify because of like royalty issues, like Taking Back Sunday, Day to Remember,
Oh, no.
Counterparts. Like a lot of those bands, like their music got taken off Spotify this morning. Really sucked.
Oh my gosh.
Not a
this
day
is
to
recent,
remember.
Yeah, not a Day to Remember.
Right. That's intense. I didn't even know they.
No, they're still here. Thank goodness.
Oh, they are.
Whew.
I know
That was a close one.
Hold on, go down. Let me see. See, look.
That's
Homesick and What Separates Me From You are both missing.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
that's unfortunate.
I don't know why they did that. It's just like
Well, I
Yeah.
think Common Courtesy they did on their own.
Yeah, they did it
so
themselves with like a guy named Andrew Wade, I think.
and I guess this one in 05 they did on their own too. That's
Yeah,
oh,
that's an old record. That's
Hmm.
like
Oh, 05. That was 10 years ago.
that feels like forever ago.
Oh, by the way, happy Back to the Future Day.
Yeah, I know, right? That's awesome. It was
They're
such a cool
playing
day
it
to be
right
here.
there.
Yeah, we saw it on the way in. I was like, I'd like just rather watch that through the window. Can we do that? Can we just sit here and talk about Back to the Future?
We should just
Any featuring-
analyze
Like,
every.
like a mystery
Featuring-
science theater.
Yeah, exactly.
They seem to be at a table,
I
watching.
wonder if Marty McFly would like be accustomed to this 2015 era.
I bet you he'd be
Earth.
really depressed if he showed
Yeah.
up right now.
I feel like he's just like, this is not what I was expecting. Where are my hoverboards?
Yeah. Where's my hologram hat?
Where's my miniature pizza in the oven?
Do you think that Marty McFly would be more into like Blink 182 or Sum 41?
That's a great question. Marty McFly, Blink 182 or Sum 41?
It's definitely some 41.
It's got to be Blink 182.
You think so?
Yeah,
I don't know, I
I
feel
think
like
I just
Sum
want to play
41.
devil's
hey,
advocate.
I'm with Jeremy over there. I feel
Yeah.
like, Sum 41 is probably
More, it
appeasing
represents,
to-
it represents the future better, I think.
Yeah.
Because they're a little bit more evolved than.
Well, isn't
180
Blink 182
yeah.
still around?
Yeah.
Sortish,
Eh.
sort of, kind of.
They're holding on by a
Only in
thread.
your heart.
Hey, Matt
Keegan.
Skiba is awesome. I will look towards that new Blink 182 record with hopeful optimism.
Oh, I like the way he talks. Hopeful optimism.
Hopeful
I
optimism.
mean, that's what optimism is.
That's the
It's
name of
hopeful
our next
optimism.
single, Hopeful Optimism.
Yeah, hopeful optimism coming
That's
out.
another
Yeah,
song.
we're plugging. Sorry.
30 degrees.
Man, if you guys
No
get famous,
window. Cars in the ditch. No
Yep.
donuts.
They're gonna think it's like car wheel donuts, and we're just like literally talking about donuts.
you make a reference to like sweet frosting or something, but then
Yep.
that could go wrong too.
No,
So,
yeah, that could be
there's
another like
that.
she's my cherry pie kind of thing, you know.
Jeez,
Oh, goodness. Did you guys have problems parking today?
Way less than we expected. Yeah, like
No
nope.
kidding.
He parallel parked for the first time in like 4 years. He was
Oh,
so proud of
high
himself.
five, man. Good job.
I'm not good at parallel parking, so
I can honestly say I haven't done it since.
I actually failed that portion of the driving test.
They wasn't in my driving test.
I also have like my student parking pass, so that would also help.
That probably does
Yeah.
help.
You got like a backup
But if
plan.
anyone asks, we're not like from here or anything, because it's not cool to be from.
They're not from here.
Yeah, we're not from here. We're from somewhere mystical and bandy.
Like
stuff.
Muskogee.
Yeah, like Muskogee. Muskogee is where dreams are made, kids. Okay.
Aw.
Could be worse. You could be from Purcell. I'm just talking crap.
Take it back.
No, Brain in the, have you guys ever heard of Brain in the Sky?
Mm-mm.
No, I
They
don't
were
think
from
so.
Purcell, and they were just talking about like all these weird named places. You weren't here, were you?
Purcell made it to top 10 redneck towns in Oklahoma.
That's
It's like the
awesome.
Rusted
I was
Knot
like,
or something
"Ye
like that.
dowdies." Ding.
The Rusted Knot or something like that.
The Rusty Knot, the
Yeah.
restaurant. Yeah.
Rusty Knot. Yeah.
It's got some really good food actually. You'd be
Mm.
surprised.
Yeah, just a lot
I
of
like
fried chicken.
Kendall's down there in
Yeah.
Noble.
Say again?
Kendall's. Have you not eaten there?
Oh,
Oh yeah.
They're
And
like
then across the
world
street there's
famous.
like Tiffany's with
Yeah.
the lady in
I
the
don't know about Tiffany's. I don't.
I've never
Go
been
to
there.
Purcell.
Special.
That's what we're saying.
They don't do anything but cash there, so be careful.
Yeah.
so
There's
like
gas
does it
all
stink for you to be driving back and forth all the time from Muskogee?
It's actually really not that bad. My car gets like 40 miles per gallon.
There you go.
So
What kind of car you got?
As far as money goes, it's not that bad to drive back and forth. Sometimes, yeah, like he said, sometimes we practice in Muskogee.
Are you part of the Honda family?
No.
I was gonna give you that 5, man.
Yeah, I know. I was
Totally
about to
missed
say
out on that.
too.
Okay, so
Hyundai.
Hyundai. Okay. That's kind
It's
of
all right.
close.
It's Korean.
You can like shout out to Lyra Lou.
Yeah.
No. Oh man.
So wait, you live in Oklahoma City,
Yeah.
and you live here in Norman, and he lives in Muskogee. Where do the other two guys live?
Andrew, our bassist, lives with me. We share a room, and Chris lives in Hera.
Oh my God, that's where he
H-Town.
You're
lives.
way-
That's where I just
That's
moved
where
out
he
there.
is.
To.
Oh, I'm sorry,
Yeah.
man.
I don't know, dude. It's cool, man.
He
I,
says I'm sorry.
I hate the drive, but I love. There's nobody around. I
Yeah,
mean,
no,
it's just
like,
crops.
It looks really peaceful out there. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
He's got a good setup.
he won't
Yeah.
move, so I mean, I guess
That's
he
what
likes
you
it.
say about things that you don't think they're really pretty. That it looks peaceful.
It looks
I
peaceful.
No. It's cool, dude. I
Yeah.
mean, like I hate the drive. So does my wife. She hates driving all that way. She works for the city of Moore, and I go to school down here. So it's like we spend most of our days. We're actually gonna get an apartment
Oh.
local. It'll be a staging point, like Monday through Friday, and the weekend we'll be out on the farm again.
No. That's adorable. Weekend farm
Yeah.
raising, guys.
Yeah.
Just like leave the chickens for a week
Yeah.
and come back.
Hopefully
Yeah.
they're still alive.
Hey, you guys
coyotes
feed
are
yourself. We'll be back
serious.
soon.
Yeah. I was gonna say something. I just totally lost my train of thought.
Yeah.
Something about like you love redheads and how talented they are, wasn't it? Something like that.
Yeah, all of them except Angel Burke.
Oh, okay. So we still got this kind of like
A little,
back
Yeah.
and forth
I
going.
felt like I felt like a wall of tension right
and
here.
you guys are the wall.
Yeah, we're
Mm-hmm.
the wall. Do you guys like need? We're good for counseling. Is there anything?
I just need to deck him a few times.
I
Okay,
just.
Can you handle that? Can you deck people on air? Is that a thing?
I mean, you just can't.
I'll come after him like a spider monkey.
You can't swear when you deck them. So I guess
you can still punch someone as long as you
I don't
know.
know
I'm
if
like
that's
Narnia.
if that's in the FCC.
Frosting. I don't know where that came from. My mind's still set.
It
Frosting.
came from your imagination.
There
That's
you
where
go.
it came from.
And these peach rings.
Yeah.
Shout out
Rings
to
are
Peach
wonderful.
Rings.
Shout out to Peach Rings.
Peach
Are you
Rings.
wearing a rug? Oh, roller curls.
That's retro.
Yeah, that's an Alaska one. I have an Emarosa shirt under that.
Yeah, you do. I used to love that band.
They're pretty good.
Yeah, I haven't really listened to them much since like the Armageddon, like the Passion Stay Dead, that record. But like,
That's a good one.
yeah, it's really cool.
And they got a new singer now, and he's a little different.
Yeah.
Did you guys happen to go to Warped Tour this year? No, you're
no,
lame.
Not this year. I went and I worked. There's a record label called Run for Covers. Run for Cover, and I worked their merch tent like 2 years ago, Warped Tour, and that was awesome.
Oh.
That's the only time I've been though.
Was that wasn't here though?
No, that was in Dallas. Yeah.
Because they had it here this year.
Yeah, I know. Like we went and like passed out CDs in line and stuff, but we didn't go in.
Oh.
Yeah, I was broke at the time, so.
You should use the money from the CDs you got.
Yeah, right.
To pay for a ticket to go.
hey guys, listen, I'll trade a CD for a ticket to Warped Tour. I'm sure that's a fair trade, right?
So
Bring some peach rings.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm obsessed.
you guys have any like new music you're about to like
Yeah.
in the process of making or?
Yeah, definitely. We're 4 songs
Look
in.
at that face. Oh my God.
He's like, yeah, no, I'm part of it. Yeah, this is Alex's first time writing with us. He's been doing like awesome. We're like 4 songs in now. We got like, a couple more to write. We're trying to record again in March. Again with the wonderful Seth Henderson. He's a great guy. He's done bands like Knuckle Puck, Real Friends, Devil Wears Prada.
Ooh.
Yeah,
like
he's
that.
really awesome to
Well,
work with.
I don't think you actually like the band.
Devil Wears Prada. They're very aggressive, very angry.
Oh, just kidding.
Basically that. Yeah.
I thought you said the Devil Wears Prada.
That's
I
the
mean,
name of the
we
band.
did. That's the name of the band.
Oh, like
yeah,
the
like the
movie.
movie. Yeah, except
No.
not the movie though.
No, it's the
Just
band.
like the
Tricky.
movie. It's really tricky.
They're
Can they
like,
get like sued for that though?
You'd be surprised how
pretty-
many bands are like named after just anything. Like there's bands like the Wonder Years that are named after the TV show.
Say
or,
Anything,
Like, yeah,
named
Say
after the
Anything.
movie.
Exactly. I love Say Anything.
That's my favorite movie.
Oh, dude. I've never actually seen that movie. I just love the
Oh
band.
man, it's a great movie. Typical '80s.
You guys just want
Like-
to watch it? Just pull it up.
I mean, I'll let you borrow it.
Okay, we can do that. Yeah, that works.
But Jer,
You think it's that time?
I think it's that time.
Dun,
All right.
dun,
Well, we're going to
dun,
cut to break.
dun.
Before we go to the break,
What's up?
we have news when we come back. We have, Atlanta has a new reason for cleaning that clunker of yours. There's a new species looking for a name, and a police officer bites a man, and a man bites a police officer and a canine police officer. Also, we got a 30-year reunion in the making. All that and more on This and That.
The voice of OU. We'll be back in a few moments.
Hey, you. What are you doing? You're listening to This and That, only on KXOU, the voice of OU.
It's a throwback,
That was
man.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's great.
Taking it back to the 80s.
Before my gen.
Cheers for
You don't even know how many times,
Literally
like,
before I was born.
how many
93.
times I'm walking around, like, campus, and, like, I was walking around with shuffle going on, and I have music from everywhere, and, like, something from the 80s will come up, and I just start thinking, like, those old movies.
John Hughes films.
Yeah, like, what is it?
Like 16
Real
Candles.
Genius.
Oh,
That's what I was thinking about.
like
Real Genius. I think that song was even in there.
Weird Science and all
Weird
that.
Science, stuff like
Like Oingo
that.
Boingo and things like that.
Yeah.
We are back with life lessons. We have Caden,
What's up, guys?
Minus
Alex, and Josh.
Yeah, Josh is in the bathroom right now.
And
We
shout
missed
out
you,
to the
man.
other two
Don't fall in.
guys. Shout out to the rest of the members of Life Lessons. So we
We love you guys.
tease with the news, Jer.
Tease me some more,
Before I
dear.
go into the news, I just want to let the listeners know they can also check us out on TV right now. We're on Cox Channel 124 in the Oklahoma City area. In AT&T Uverse, Oklahoma City and Tulsa area, it's Channel 99. And if you're here on campus like you should be, it's Channel 76. So make sure you tune in, watch along, get to oh, she covered up her low-cut shirt. Is that what you said you was wearing today?
She was cold. She wanted a hoodie.
Low cut shirt.
Keegan's
Well, I
being the
am-
nice
She was
guy
apologizing
that I am.
at the beginning
being
of
the
the
nice
show.
guy that I am.
I did, though. I did apologize. So there's this girl problem where you can't wear specific bras with specific shirts. And
Specific.
specific. That, yeah, peach ring got around my tongue. Yeah, so I kind of disobeyed that rule today, and I was like walking, and I was like, oh no, no. And anyway, I was freezing, and Keegan was so kind to let me borrow his hoodie.
Keegan's a hero.
Shout out to Keegan.
I'm not the
Keegan
hero
Mina.
Gotham deserves.
Speaking of heroes,
God, really?
there was a man who lost his car over 30 years ago. He,
Lost it?
yeah, this first story takes us to. Oh wait, you know what I forgot?
He
to
lost
do?
it, or he got it stolen, or?
I forgot to do this.
You know, I did that a time or two where I'm like going
How
to
do you misplace a
Target and then
car?
I come
Real
back
fat.
out and I don't know where my
Do
car
you,
is.
Yeah,
do,
permanently?
do you remember Travis Brazil? He was an ACM guy.
No,
No.
I don't. There was like so many guys there that were just like a lot better than me, and so I just like I was like, dang it. I
Oh,
don't
because
know.
he does his
Just
next
follow
part.
his footsteps, man.
He
It's
does.
gonna be
Yeah, right.
okay.
We had him on, and he does our little bumper. Thanks to good old Travis. Did
If
you
I can
know Will
find it.
and Adam?
Where's
from
the
Hit
script
Boys?
at?
I don't really like know. Like,
Do you-
I don't know.
Did you even talk to anybody
I
at
like
ACM?
barely talked to anyone at ACM. Like, all I had was like
You were in
my
the-
specific class.
You were
I
in
had,
the
like, a group of
corner.
people- Yeah,
You were like,
well, yeah. I was just like trying to learn from everyone else, really. Hey, Josh.
There it is.
News.
News.
Gonna do some news.
Now it's official. We can get into the
Yeah.
news. Our first story takes us all the way to North Canton, Ohio. A northeastern Ohio man has been reunited with his car after it was reported stolen over 30 years ago.
Ah, stolen. Okay.
Reunited,
Yeah.
and it
The,
feels so good.
Canton,
bring it.
the Canton Repository reports that the 52-year-old Ron Riolfi, I don't
That
know.
was a really good job there.
Ron Riolfi
Yeah.
bought the 1968 Chevrolet Camaro for around $600 when he was 19. Could you imagine paying $600 for your car?
wow. That's like,
Wait, like he rebought it? Like
No,
he,
well,
oh,
no,
okay.
he bought it when he was 19.
He bought it for $600 at 19.
And then the last time he saw it was back in October 24th, 1981, when he parked outside his work, where he worked at a grocery store, and
always
it
the
was
grocery
gone within
stores.
20
Always.
minutes.
Yeah, always.
Teenagers in
So-
grocery stores.
Riolfi says that he thought he'd never see it again. And he says someone in Maryland sold the car to a person in Delaware, and authorities there realized that it had been stolen. So
Right.
30 years later, boom, he gets his car back.
Who would have thought?
Yeah, I mean, how do you
I-
misplace a car for that long?
I know, right?
I also read another story not too long ago about a Volkswagen minibus that was stolen like in
Oh, those things are the sweetest.
1970 something.
Yeah.
And the guy just wrote it off. Insurance paid him for it and everything. You know, he ended
You
up getting a
kidding
new
me?
one, moved on with his life. And then like in, I
Moved
don't know,
on
4 or
from the
5 years
Volkswagen.
ago, they found it and like some guy was living in it and it was still running and everything. And they never could track down the guy but he ended up getting it back from the guy. So
If anybody finds one of those, let us know, because that would be a way cooler tour van.
Wouldn't
Yeah.
it though? Like
Volkswagen,
everybody
that'd be
would
sweet.
recognize it.
I have a
and the
ver-
cool thing was the guys, it ran and it still had like all the original features in it. So he, you know,
That's
he
nuts.
grew up.
I have a
had-
good friend who lives in California, and he actually travels like to Oregon and Washington. And apparently, they have some website where you can find old abandoned those Volkswagen buses, and he
Yeah.
like fixes them.
That's
And
awesome.
He like drove to Oregon from like Southern California to get parts of this old bus, and now he just drives it around everywhere.
He's like fixing up the DeLorean, basically.
Pretty much.
Reference for today.
back.
Yes.
She's never seen the movies.
Man. I've never seen the second one. Never even seen the
What?
second one. I've just seen the first one.
Yeah, the third
Yeah,
one.
you
Don't
can't say
even.
anything
You see
there.
the third one?
I
Don't even bother.
I was about to say, I
Yeah,
feel like the
no,
third
no.
one's not very relevant.
Yeah.
I feel
Well,
like
the
it
second
was
one's
like a
most
money grab.
relevant.
Yeah, the second one is
that's
pretty
having,
cool.
having to do
Second
with
one is what's happened today, and I've never even watched that one.
The second one, when it came out, like me and my friends were like, "Oh, I can't wait! I can't wait till hoverboards come out! I can't wait till this!" And we've seen all the cool stuff. And
That did not cool.
I know. I guess we're still waiting.
So is
I
it
was
pretty
watching-
accurate? I mean, the stuff that were on the
No.
movie today.
No, there were a couple things. Like there were things that we've technically done.
Cubs
Like they
What?
they
The
had
Cubs
like
might
the
be
Cubs,
relevant.
Yeah, the
sure.
Cubs
Might
exactly.
be relevant.
I'll pay the refs
That
to
might be
have them
relevant.
win for sure.
That and like the I know at one point in the movie they're like talking to TVs and like now you don't do
Yeah.
that, you just do it with a phone.
The
Like you can do
FaceTime.
yeah, you can just FaceTime.
mean,
They kind of
yeah.
got that right.
I think the fashion sense was way out, and the,
fashion
flying
sense
no,
was
cars.
ridiculous. Yeah.
I think we just never became that cool, dude. Because I really liked that. I mean, the little plastic
Hey,
jacket.
they almost
looking
look
at it,
cool.
it was
Yeah, like
dude.
the aluminum foil hat.
And the glasses, the
Oh,
wrap
the glasses
around.
with the foam
Yeah.
on it. Yeah.
Next story is going to take us all the way to Santa Barbara, California, where police have detained a 22-year-old man for crashing a wedding.
Yeah,
Well-
is it Vince Vaughn?
No, it was the other guy. What's his name?
Owen Wilson?
Owen Wilson.
Owen
yeah.
Wilson.
It's my boy.
Well, the 22-year-old man bit an officer and a police dog during a 6-minute melee. 6 minutes. He held him off for 6 minutes.
And
That's a pretty long time
Dude,
for
that's-
one guy.
That's
Pretty
honorable
impressive.
mention. That's why I brought
Yeah.
this one in here.
It's canine teeth, I guess.
Sergeant Riley Harwood says police were called Saturday night after a stranger who may have been or may not have been on drugs crashed a wedding at the Santa Barbara Carriage Museum. Harwood says that guests evicted him, but during the confrontation with two arriving officers, he punched one in the face and bit the other on his shoulder, then bit a police dog on the leg.
he bit a police dog.
Okay, so
That is impressive.
That is one heck of a night.
That
That's
is
how you
some
know you had an
nice
awesome night.
exactly right. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, well, he was later handcuffed, and the man attacked a third officer while he was still in handcuffs. So
So-
he wasn't done after the dog.
He's still coming after him. Oh, that's
You bit-
awful.
Why would you
He's
bite the dog?
young. He's probably gonna be like life in prison for biting.
Well,
What did your mama tell you?
he was he was hospitalized later with non-life-threatening injuries. So
From biting
I imagine they kind of took him around the corner and gave him the old
Yeah.
teach you to bite me. What you think if you
The
bought him
police
on?
dog was part of the mugging too. The police dog was like, "Let me get in there."
They let him use. I bet you they used him as a chew toy. Yeah, well,
That's awful.
that's why I put that one on there because I mean the guy lasted 6 minutes. I thought that was awesome. But
That's
our
what
next
she said.
story even goes the opposite direction, where a police officer was accused of biting a man in the O-nose.
I can read
wait,
the
a
title
police
from here.
Okay, which one was that? Police officer bit man bit
Yeah,
police officer.
The police. Okay, the first one, the man bit the police officers.
Okay,
now
the
this
second one
one,
is the
the
other way
police
around?
officer bit a man.
Man.
This one takes us to Baltimore, Maryland,
I mean, I'm assuming that's where Baltimore's at.
where a police officer was arrested in
Baltimore.
May for biting a man in the the boys
There you go.
during a bar fight. He was
Ugh.
separated from his department
Indeed.
for undisclosed
Vicious.
reasons.
Vicious.
Officials last week confirmed that Corporal Michael Flagg, 31, left the how do you say that? Arundel County Police Department on September 23rd. Flagg was arrested in May after police said he bit a man down yonder during an,
Down yonder.
during an altercation on Cinco de Mayo at a Looney's pub in Canton, Maryland.
At that point, I'm just like not gonna be a police officer anymore.
Or a man.
Or
For
man,
that
yeah.
matter.
Like I'd rather just cut him off than get him, attacked
Yeah.
viciously.
Oh God.
What makes you
Don't
do
put me
something
on
like
I
record
was
for
that?
gonna
that wasn't
say, do
true.
you want me to write that down?
No,
or?
don't call me on that. I don't want to do either of those things.
What makes somebody do something like that, man?
People are just
A lot of
vicious.
alcohol,
Probably
But
drugs.
Probably a lot of.
They said it was an altercation.
You
so.
know, I want to think a lot of it has to do with the time of year. October
Yeah.
just brings out the crazies.
Well, that was like Cinco de Mayo or something, wasn't it?
Oh, was it?
I think so.
We're just starting to celebrate Halloween early.
I may have
guess.
just heard Cinco de Mayo out of nowhere.
We know what you're thinking about.
Don't forget, you
Mhm.
can actually follow and look at the actual stories on our Facebook page as we post them, as we're talking about them on our Facebook, facebook.com/thisandthat.us.
That's the letter N, not and.
Yeah, and this
Apostrophe
and that.
N, right? Or is it just no
Didn't-
apostrophe?
Well, I mean, in the, in the show name, but we can't put
Oh,
apostrophes on the thing.
Duh.
Yeah. Well, Flagg was also one of the 4 officers who shot that Justin James Fisher back in 2007. He was the 18-year-old that reportedly charged police with 9-inch scissors. I don't know if you guys remember that.
That's
story.
a weapon. I think that's a weapon. Right?
Well, I don't get that. They would say like, oh, that he's got a weapon, but it's not really a weapon. Okay, if you have a hammer,
But it's a weapon.
Who has 9-inch scissors? Those are
okay, if
like-
you have a hammer sitting in your car, they can say, oh, he's got a weapon.
Right.
But it's not really a weapon. It's a tool until you try to use it to
As a
attack
weapon,
somebody.
yeah,
Then
it's-
it's a weapon. But police always do that, you know? It was like, he's got a weapon.
Jeremy, do you
There's
have
an-
some bad memories? In
There's an
your past?
iPod.
Do you want to talk
He's got a
about
weapon.
It? Do you want?
She's got a weapon. It's her looks.
Oh,
Oh,
that
there
was
is a few
sweet.
times
That was
where
sweet.
I
It was to
had
make up for the
to.
muffin top comment before the show.
Oh my God, they are
What?
so mean to me.
That's so
Let me even start to explain.
Uh,
I walk in here and I have my beautiful green tea and I have a muffin because I didn't eat breakfast this morning. I was in a rush. And I step on in and I'm holding my muffin. I'm all excited. I'm like, hey guys, what's up?
like, you want some
And
of my
Jeremy
muffin?
turns around. No, I didn't even ask you because I want to share my muffin with you. And he turns around and he looks at me and he goes, what did you say? Like,
I don't know.
Like, I want
Lyra
some of
Lou's
your,
listening. I didn't say nothing.
like, I want some of your
He was like,
muffin
I didn't
top.
care
And I was like,
that much.
I don't have a muffin top.
I have like a physical muffin top, like on this muffin.
That's what
Oh,
I was
it was-
talking about.
it was
I was
already
talking about
gone
the
at
top
that
of the,
point.
Oh
the
man.
top of the muffin to you.
You're digging deep, sir. You're going
That
down.
was a stretch, but I think you made it work.
See, there's strife between us, and there's strife between them.
So is it just her?
Don't put it out on
It's
me.
that
It's always
feisty
the
side
guy.
of
sorry.
it.
I'm sorry.
You're sitting way too close to a redhead
right,
to be
you're
saying
right,
that.
yeah.
No,
you're-
that's what happens. See the red hair and the red beard. You just get them
A
together.
lot of ginger in this place.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, sir. You got
Hey,
a problem
this-
with that?
hey,
You want to
no,
say something?
No,
What's
no,
going
no,
on?
officer. No officer.
Yeah, you
Tucson, Arizona.
chill with the
we're-
accusations.
Yeah.
Too many
Is
accusations.
where it
going
takes
on.
us to our next story. There, they found a new species of moth, and they're looking.
I got attacked by a moth the other day. Sorry, go ahead. Sorry. That was creepy looking. What is that?
It's a moth.
It's like a
It's a new species.
Do you not listen?
It's like a ghost-like moth. Look at it. Go back up.
Hey, ghost like moth. That would be a good name for it because that's what they're looking to do. They're looking to auction off the rights to name the
That
new
sounds like
species.
a band name more than it sounds like
yeah.
a moth
I'll
name.
put it on
Yeah.
something.
Ghost like
life
moth.
lessons opening up for us.
What would you
Ghost
name
like
it?
moth.
Or Ghost Life Moth.
What would you name it? Okay, say I donate. The auction started at $500.
Okay, so
Okay.
Get us a picture real quick.
I throw $500
moth
down,
and Casper, because it's white like.
so it'd be the
I guess,
Casper moth.
Casper moth, or I gotta think of something together, like Casper and then moth. So it's like
Looks like a Pokemon.
Moth-
Butterfree.
a
I'm
moth
gonna
spur.
call it Butterfree.
you can call it a moth spur. Moth and Casper.
Beedrill.
What would you name it?
I was just thinking about that. Like Venomoth, I think, is like a
There we go.
But that's just like that's already a Pokemon name. So
What about
can't,
you?
Like, use that.
No.
Josh thinks the moth should be named Nope.
Nope.
As he shakes his head.
I think it's lies that moths don't bite. I think they just tell you
See,
that.
I'm
so
going
that-
with something simple like Peter.
I'm gonna call it life
The
lessons.
Peter moth.
This will-
Name the moth after us.
Wouldn't
There's
you
Ben
want to be like
Luton.
named after you,
What's up,
rather than
Ben?
just a random Peter?
What
Hi
up,
Ben.
Ben?
Hey man.
I want to call it the life lessons moth
Okay.
in honor of you guys.
Life
Hey, at
Lessons
least we
moth.
did something right. We got a moth named after us, Mom.
Would you claim that moth though? I mean,
Well, you
do
guys
want
still have
that?
time to bid on the naming rights. It's
$500.
on eBay, and the auction ends October 23rd, which is Saturday.
Jeremy, question: who gets the money?
I think
The science people.
the international organization. What is it?
The
And-
moth gets the money. It's raking it in.
He's
The
just
moth.
like, bring it up, baby.
possible
new.
shirt idea.
Yeah, dude,
Life
definitely.
lessons.
I don't know.
Life
Read these
lessons
stories.
moth.
Don't ask me these
Nobody's
questions.
discovered this before. You know?
Yeah.
It's named after our band.
We're learning life lessons as we're talking about new moths.
See, we hear that pun like every day, everywhere. Oh, you guys like learn a couple new life lessons here on the road? Like, yeah, we did.
So this is one time with the donuts.
Back to the donuts.
In the van.
I really want some donuts.
You guys would have said something.
Shout out
Hertz
to
Donuts.
Bradley Stewart.
Hertz Donuts.
Donuts. Hertz.
Shout out to Hertz.
You've
Is that
never
a thing?
Really?
I'm not.
You go to
kidding.
OU and like you
You've
don't
never
know what it
been to
is.
Hertz Donut.
You know what a Hertz donut is.
Do you live here?
Hertz
I live in
Donut.
Purcell.
But she goes to OU.
You hit her.
Yeah,
and
but
you
I
say
don't-
Hertz Donut.
got wrecked by that Hertz
Dunkin' Donuts is where it's at. DD.
You can get like a Homer Simpson like donut shake there.
Oh no, the Jesus donut shake.
Is that what it
That's
is?
Dude, no,
Salty.
I'm
No, you
stuck
get
on the
any, but
Homer
that's my
Simpson.
favorite.
Did they
Dude.
put holy water in it?
No, it turns into
It's
wine.
a shake.
Oh.
So
Can we tell the story about Andrew?
Yes.
Tell the story about Andrew.
Okay.
Make out with the mic.
When we were down here in Norman at a friend's house doing some demos, like in the past month or so, we had gone to Hertz, and our bassist Andrew, who couldn't be here, got the Homer donut, and then he also got like the shake of it. And
Homer did up.
he ate the donut first, and then he like went down into the shake, like he attempted it, and it just completely wrecked him. Like I just remember like recording one of my parts, and I looked behind me, and he was just like sprawled out on the bed, and it looked like he had just like had like the longest night of his entire life, and he only
clutching his stomach, just.
he only got like 1/4 of the way through the shake. Like it destroyed his stomach. And like I've never like after seeing that I can only do the donuts. I've never
I couldn't do the donut shake.
Attempted the shakes.
I've never attempted to do like the shake on its own, let alone the
Ooh.
donut and the shake.
So what I was saying about Dunkin' Donuts, they have a really great coffee and donuts, and you don't have to get Pepto-Bismol. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to worry about the rest of your
Would-
day.
Yeah, exactly.
Hertz Donuts is awesome. Just so everyone knows, it doesn't give you like bad
What-
stomach problems all the time.
Have you guys heard about that kid who built the clock?
Yeah,
Like,
Ahmed, right?
Yeah, Ahmed.
Peter Pan.
Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
It's not. Is it Ahmed?
Yeah, Ahmed, whatever.
It's
Yeah, he
some-
built the
something
clock
like
and the
that, yeah.
it teaches how it's
Texas.
a bomb and all that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people saying that looked like he just took apart like a Radio Shack alarm clock and then just recased it.
So
I don't know. There's all kinds
Hey,
of
he
stuff.
tried at least,
but
right?
He's
like-
moving to Qatar. Qatar.
Is he?
He's doing
Yeah.
what?
he's
Yeah,
moving
he-
to Qatar.
Yeah, he's moving back.
Oh,
to,
yeah,
he's-
like
they're
s-
moving to the Middle East.
That's sad. That's sad when like
Farewell
you're
to
not
you.
One of the
comfortable
wealthiest
here and you-
countries.
Yeah, that's sad.
No, I think it was one of the things that like Qatar because they offered him like a scholarship
I'm
for
sure he
high
got a lot,
school
yeah.
and college and everything.
Right.
All educated there.
That's awesome.
I know.
He's
That's
obviously a
awesome.
smart
Yeah.
kid. I mean, he's like
He
he's
got to
a
go to
freshman
the,
taking apart clocks and like.
Yeah, he got to
That's
go
intense.
to the White House.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
Don't we have one more story?
No, we got the video.
Oh, the video story.
Yeah, if you
Go to
want
our
to post
Facebook.
that, go to the Facebook, man. Check out the video.
It's got a dog in it.
Oh, wait. Yeah, wait. Never mind.
It's always better with a dog.
I forgot. The reason why you can wash your old clunker, which is another video. Atlanta has the coolest car wash. It's the best car wash ever.
God, how much you have to pay for it?
I don't know, but it's pretty cool.
Tell me more, Jeremy. Tell me more.
The car wash flashes LED lights with while the vehicle's exterior is cleaned, and what is it? ASAP Rocky's LSD plays on the radio.
Oh, wow, it looks like it's like
Yeah,
Molten
It's like
lava.
lava's coming out
Whoa,
of your
what is
car.
this? What is this?
This is
yeah,
a
and,
car
and they
wash.
even play
Car wash.
music.
This is a car wash?
Yeah.
This looks like Armageddon. This looks like Bruce Willis is about to pop out with like a vengeance.
Or Will Smith.
Yeah, is that not cool?
Oh wow.
Graphics and everything.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna
have- This
start
is in
I'm gonna start
Atlanta.
the pricing at it's $50.
I bet
$50
you-
for a
no,
car wash.
I bet you it's.
I'm
it's
not kidding you.
20.
I bet
No,
it's
no. If you go to the place off of Main Street, the Raceland, whatever it's called,
See, no car wash is worth $50. You know.
they say it starts like.
What if it was
$20?
topless?
I was about to say if it's Keegan topless, then
Oh, I would spend big money.
I think we're
So
working
much
on it.
money. A lot of money.
I don't know about that.
You don't know?
I feel like the guys in dodgeball when they're trying to start their car wash, all the while across
Just
the
the
street.
one dude with the dog.
I forgot about that one.
That's it, boy.
That's awesome though.
deep black.
I love that movie.
Ah,
It's a problem.
Put your back into it, boy.
Also, real quick, shout out to our friend Joe Payne. We love you to death. He texted us and told us that if we didn't shout him out, he's gonna be mad.
hey,
He's
Shout
listening
out
right
to
now.
you,
We
man.
love
he
you,
is
Don't
buddy.
be
friends
mad.
with our sister
Go get some
show.
Hertz donuts.
What's hot? What's not?
yeah,
with
Brooke. Yeah, dude, Brooke's great. Jordan's
She got
girlfriend.
so mad that
yeah,
we got you guys
I saw
before that.
I saw that. I was like, that's awesome. I'll take that as a compliment.
because her show is. She started her show this semester. And
She just did Wall Clouds, right?
Yeah,
Or-
they had Wall Clouds
Dude,
on
Wall
the other
Clouds
day.
is great.
Hey, Wall Clouds, if you guys want to come on our show, we'll do it. Like
Yeah,
we'll,
if you're
we'll offer
listening,
you
Joe,
life lessons.
Tell them right now that we did it first, suckers.
She's like, dang it, Keegan, you're always getting everybody before me. Shout out to Brooke. You're awesome, Brooke.
What's the
You're
name of her
awesome,
show?
What's hot? What's not with Kevin McPherson? He was in our
What-
That's
survey.
perfect.
When
What's
do
hot?
they-
What's not?
I think I'll find out.
You guys listen
Oh.
to what's hot, what's not. And in the meantime, now we're to the video. So it's pretty cute. You know, we like to end on a video. Go check it out on our page. It's a dog that's been rescued from a meat farm in South Korea. It's feeling the grass on its feet for the first time. It's very adorable and cute. So make sure you guys go to the Facebook page
Sorry,
if you guys
that
are
was
interested in
involuntary,
seeing that. And
That's awesome. Oh, side note, ladies and gents.
News. Gonna do some news.
that was it.
I had a little news segment. It was like
Oh,
5 seconds.
keep going.
Okay, I was just gonna say that it's
Wait.
Waiting.
Is that
waiting.
Wait.
Waiting.
it? Oh.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Barlow.
You need some good like background music.
I know exactly what he's going
There we
for.
go.
Starting November 1st. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now considered illegal. Yes, I said illegal to text while driving in the state of Grand Oklahoma.
Oh man.
November 1st. Put it in your calendars.
It wasn't
Check your
illegal? I
calendar
thought it
on
was
November
illegal.
1st.
No.
It is officially going to pass. Yeah, on
That's
November
No,
1st.
it's
probably
already
for the best.
No.
passed,
I guess.
but it's going to go into effect November 1st.
That's what I
so.
mean. All in the same, Jeremy. Don't confuse them.
Also, there's
Too
something
early.
else that's going into effect. I forgot what it was. It's another driving thing.
National Redheads Hottie Day.
He said something about a 100-meter thing. Is that it?
Oh, the blinker. Yeah, you got to use your blinker in
Oh.
Oklahoma County now.
100,
Thank
100
you.
feet.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. You know how many people forget that they're on
That's
though?
probably for the
I just wanna, like,
how can
rerun
you
them.
determine
Like, do you
how
forget
far is
that
100 feet when
Yeah.
you're driving?
But, I mean,
100
not Oklahoma
meters,
County,
100
Oklahoma
feet.
City.
100 feet makes more sense, right?
Yeah, well, they said that's like 10 car lengths, but my car
10?
is longer than 10 feet.
Well, not
so-
only that, but like I feel like you have to kind of take into account with the car links, like the distance between. Like it should
And
be
how
like front of the
fast you're
car
going.
to you. Yeah.
So if you're doing
thoughts.
90 miles an hour, you just flick it on one blink and move over.
What if you have to
Yeah.
merge like super fast?
Well, you don't get it
Just
merged. You got to
someone
slow
help.
down.
You
Mary
just missed
Fallon,
your
help
exit.
us.
Hey, you know
wise
what?
Mary
Oh,
Fallon.
Yeah.
Do not.
Hope you're listening, Mary.
Yeah.
I hope you're not.
Yeah,
okay,
I hope
so
you're not too.
All right, we're gonna take another break. When we come back, the gentleman from Life Lessons are gonna play us a few songs.
dun, dun,
Yeah.
Dun dun. I think what you said you might play a new one.
Yeah, we're gonna play a new one.
Have you
and,
played this song before, or is this
Um,
this and that exclusive?
Ooh,
we've
save
never
for
played it
exclusive.
acoustic anywhere. We've played it at a couple shows, but not really too often. So we can count it as an exclusive.
This and that exclusive. Well, Jer,
You're listening to This and That on KXOU,
the voice of OU.
the voice of ooh.
You're listening to This and That on KXOU, the voice of OU. We got the fine gentleman here from Life Lessons. Guys, you got your guitars and everything ready, looks like. And so what song is this called?
This is a new one. The song's called Ivy. We haven't recorded it much yet, anything, just a couple demos. We'll have it out soon, though. Thanks for listening.
Awesome. Here, and you guys take it away whenever you're ready.
Did you find out if it was poison ivy? That mark under your chin, you didn't know how it got there. Just a blemish on your perfect skin, we never meant to let go. We just like to pretend that we're not scared of the future. You're just as broken as I am, and that comforts me in ways that you could never see. This is not what I'm supposed to be, and I'm not sure what you see in me. You never tell me what you think, you keep it to yourself, so tell me what you want. Am I a knight in shining armor or a boy that doesn't leave you alone? I'll make the drive every day if I have to.
If I have to,
If you let me.
if you let me.
So while we lay in bed for the first time in a long time, I know I'll ruin it again. Shut your mouth and try to capture it. All I can think is I hope this is not the last time. In the past, these moments have been too good to last.
Been too good to
Let me
last.
forget.
Let me forget.
I know I said I'm not coming back. This is not what I'm supposed to be, and I'm not sure what you see in me. You never tell me what you think, you keep that to yourself, so tell me what you want. Am I a knight in shining armor or a boy that doesn't leave you alone? I'll make the drive every day if I have to.
If I have to,
If you let me.
if you let me.
The seasons change here in
Petals
seconds,
lose all their color,
but I'm too tired to protest, changing ways that I don't
but
get.
I'll learn to accept that.
You're not the shy girl I used to know.
You're not the shy girl I used to know.
You're not the shy girl I used to know. If you're a flower in diamond tree, you'll never grow at the same pace as me. I just think while you live in the moment, never stop soaking in and enjoy it.
So good. Oh my god.
Clap.
Golf
Where's the
clap.
bacon?
Where's the
Clapping
bacon?
bacon.
And the
Oh my
bacon.
God.
You guys have bacon?
It sounds like bacon, but it's not.
It's just bacon.
It sounds like bacon, but it isn't. That was called. What was that called again?
That song's called Ivy.
Ivy.
That's the new one?
Mhm.
Good job, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh, there's the golf clap.
Yeah.
You can't. That was good. That was a good stroke.
That's what she said. Oh, man. That
Oh,
was awesome.
man. Hey, you want this one back?
Please.
Here, yeah.
That's what she said.
You're like, I don't know what to do with that one,
Here we
Mike.
go.
Swap those around.
Swapping.
Swapping.
now.
Swapping and just knock.
Thanks for letting us
Go
play.
yours. Take yours over.
We're gonna
Jim,
readjust
first,
everything real
please.
fast. Yeah, it's taking a little readjusting.
Are you guys having fun?
I got you, yeah. We're having a blast.
Every
thanks
There we
hour.
go,
for
there we
having
go.
us. We really
oh my
appreciate it.
God. So the next CD or this song in general, is it going to be coming out soon?
Sorry, Mike. It's weird. Oh, crap. I can say crap, right? Crap's okay?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. We haven't really planned on releasing anytime soon. We're trying to record again in March-ish, But we're doing after this. We're heading over to Kevin, a friend of ours named Kevin's. We're doing a couple acoustic sessions there, and those will be up on the internet soon. We're doing this song, so you can listen to it there. It'll be on YouTube. Just try to find us, keep updated with us. You'll see it.
Super cool.
We'll creep on
guys.
you. It's
Yeah.
okay.
This and that will creep on us.
There
This
we
and
go.
that always creeps on everyone. I mean,
Well, I wouldn't go that
Angel
far.
Angel creeps on everybody.
You guys
This
are
is
actually
true.
part of
I
the
keep
NSA.
tabs.
You're just like you're taking care of business.
You don't
Yeah.
need to know that.
Let's readjust everything, guys. Let's get back to the way we had it. Or actually, you guys did you
Keegan,
want?
I don't want you in my lap
hold on.
again. I'm sorry. It's just not going to happen today.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Hmm.
What segment do you want, Jer?
I don't know.
Oh.
We have to do we got,
Oh, we
oh
gotta do
Angel's
Angels.
Ladies
bit.
and gentlemen,
No,
we
no, no,
have-
no, 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 the music part.
Yeah, we're gonna.
You know how we always have somebody come in and do something?
Oh, that's right.
we messed up her first one because we didn't get it recorded.
All right, so like what we do is like for our bumpers, for our news, we had a guy do news, gonna do some news, or somebody had like Keegan and Jeremy.
So everybody has a little part in the show.
little like
what are you trying to say?
little
Okay.
bit. We want you guys to do like make something
A
up real
little
fast,
jingle.
little jingle. And Angel has a bit. What's Angel's bit called?
It's
What is today?
Day of the week.
Day of the week.
Or
Day of
day of the year.
It's,
So,
it's
like-
the national
Like
day.
a
National Day,
4
that's right.
6 second thing.
You are Back to the Future with this and that.
No, but it's for her segment.
It's for my segment.
So
So,
it's like
saying
day of the
something
week.
like,
Okay, hold on.
Okay,
We're
like
adjusting mics.
like what we usually do, we ask our musical guests that bring in instruments to do like a little ditty, like an intro. You know, like you heard the intro for the news.
Okay.
We're gonna have you do one for her bit, which is the National Day, where she tells everybody like it's the National Day of cappuccino. Go buy your cappuccino, or is it the
Okay.
National Day of grasshoppers? Celebrate, and then we guess which one's right. Okay,
so
that's
I go
her
through
bit.
a list and then I make one up.
So be
and
like
figure out-
National Day
Yeah,
with
so-
Angel. Or
But
something like
we want
that.
y'all
Oh, that's
to,
perfect.
want you
Sounds
guys
like
to make it up.
Wayne's
Wayne's World National Day.
So just make it up.
Okay,
Yeah,
make it up.
have fun with it.
Okay, ready?
Okay, what are we supposed to do?
Just
make
5
it up.
seconds.
Okay, what part?
National
say-
Day.
National Day.
With Angel.
Just make it
Just
with
do something.
Angel.
Just
or-
any National Day with Angel.
Just say National
Just
Day with
say
Angel. So
National
you
Day,
guys
Angel.
like improvise with the
Okay,
guitar.
give me
so.
a beat, McFreezy.
Give him the mic.
You're back to Gingers in the morning. Yeah.
That's way better.
I
That's
love
way
being
better.
ginger now.
I was like, I had to give it some time, and I was like,
You should be
what
like,
is this?
you
Where-
don't
what is-
have souls.
Those aren't freckles, you soul stealer.
Okay,
Hey,
what's the
they
day?
are beauty
Wait,
blemishes.
wait.
What actually
Let's
is today?
cut the break real quick. And then
Oh,
we'll
we're
do
gonna
this.
okay. Yeah, we're gonna readjusted. Readjust.
go to-
Press the buttons. Jay, I'm scared. Freaking out. I'm creeping. I'm creeping, man.
us out.
You're listening to this and that on KXOU, the voice,
voice
of
of
OU. Hey, Jay, what do you have nothing but for me?
It's for Angel. I got nothing but love for you, baby.
Got nothing but love
Oh,
for
guys.
you. This is our reparation song.
You're listening to this and that. KXOU, the voice of ooh.
Stop that.
OU.
I like that. I never catch on.
We're ooh Sooners.
Ooh, honey.
Ooh. Life Lessons back. We just got readjusted. And Jeremy Deere and I and Angel and 3/5 of Life Lessons. Minus the drummer. The drummer never shows up.
Drummer never shows up. I guess it's just a drummer thing. They just don't care.
Actually, it's funny
They have a
because
reputation to uphold.
we had Brain in the Sky 2 weeks ago, and they refused to let the lead singer say anything. All he said was hello 3 times. The bass player and the drummer
Did-
talked the whole time. It was great.
Did you guys know y'all
awesome.
had some fans out here taking pictures while you were
Video,
playing? Yeah.
vertical.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they were.
That's pretty
stoked.
cool, man.
I got a
They
pretty
hear us
good
out there while we were
video.
playing.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
You're
cool.
famous.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't
Got
know about
followers
famous.
everywhere.
Famous.
You're ooh famous.
Hey, I'll take OU cafeteria hallway famous any day.
There
You
go.
are Union Hallway
Union
famous.
There's some
Hallway.
OU football
Yeah,
players
I
down there.
was like, I don't know what to call this specifically.
Yeah, dude, they
I
were.
feel like
What up?
just this area.
And okay, we're coming back. We got Angel's
I'm so excited.
bit. Angel, what do you got for us?
Oh, what do I have for you? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have come to the point of the show where we talk about the most important thing, the day. So,
National Day.
National Day.
National
To
Day.
be even more specific, yes. So I'm going to give a list of things that are today, and amongst an additional one that I will make up. And you, ladies and gents, will make a decision as to which one is not today.
Interesting.
Okay, shall we proceed?
Let's do it.
All right, so we have National Pumpkin Cheesecake Day, National Reptile Awareness Day, Support
Ooh.
Your Local Chamber of Commerce, Medical Assistance Recognition Day, and National Nut Day. Which of these days is not today?
Which one is not today?
Yes, sir. Jeremy, you looked interesting. Why don't you go first?
I gotta say it's not National Nut Day.
Okay.
No, you know what? I take that back. It's the Chamber of Commerce Day. It's
Okay, not
like-
Chamber of Commerce.
I don't think it's National Nut Day.
I think
Okay.
it is because nuts come in about this time of season.
That's what she said. Okay. All right. Gentlemen, Josh, right? Let's kind of work our way around the room. Come forth.
I'm gonna go with the Chamber of Congress one also.
Commerce.
Commerce.
The Chamber of Congress.
All the above. They all need.
That just sounds like a springtime thing.
What, the commerce?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with the Chamber of Commerce. It didn't sound very punk to me. I feel like October is a very punk month.
Yeah.
And not very. Yeah, it's not pumped out. That's
Okay,
for sure.
so we had reptiles,
Mhm.
medical assistant recognition.
We had pumpkin
that one
cheesecake
sounds a
that
little
day.
questionable. The
Reptile one.
no, this was the it's
The
too
medical-
specific. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
medical assistant recognition.
I think that somebody just got really
But
peeved.
that could be like
and then they're
tricking
like,
you
this
into
is,
thinking that it
Yeah.
isn't.
Yeah,
Some
I do.
some like dish-leveled like medical assistant somewhere was like, I need a day just for me, just one day.
Yeah. So.
Saying that, I'm probably just gonna go with it not being National Nut Day, because that doesn't
Okay.
sound right.
So
either.
we had 2 votes, nut days, and then the rest were
Yeah.
chambers. Okay. Surprisingly, you got 2 right votes.
Oh.
Okay. So tomorrow is actually
So-
National Nut Day.
There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you know somebody who can make a cheesecake, eat your pumpkin pie cheesecake.
That sounds
I don't
amazing.
like
pie
pumpkin.
cheesecake.
I don't like pumpkin.
Pumpkin's
pumpkin likes
good.
you.
It makes
Pumpkin's
everything
great.
taste good.
It's that
Mm-hmm.
time of
National
year, man.
Day. Okay, it's time to move on. We're
Yes.
trucking forward with this show. I have a list.
Are
I'll let
taking
you
it
go
twice?
over it, dude.
Alrighty.
It's your bit, but I just chose it for you because
That's
I'll
fine.
take your
I
bit.
came across
I love
this.
you.
I came across this weekend. So,
That's so sweet.
They're so kind, aren't they?
Aren't they?
Except when that's
That's how you
not
work
to me,
together,
though.
guys.
Not to me.
I think you're just like the third wheel to their.
Is
whole
that not
thing going
cool?
on. It's not cool,
Don't
is it?
say that.
You're right. I shouldn't say that.
They're
I'm
just
sorry.
another freckle dude.
Wow.
It's okay.
there's not much reading, but I figured we'd go through
Yeah,
it quick,
we-
and there's 17 of them.
17 photos of outrageous services available around the world.
Oh, bring it on.
Number
post
1,
this, hold
nude
on.
people for hire. In South Africa, you can rent a nudist to do your taxes.
That's
What?
so specific. Like,
You can hire a nudist to clean your home, do your taxes, or even handle legal work for you. It's all good, clean fun.
I see what you did there.
That's weird. 2, cactus massage.
that sounds
Oh.
horrible.
In
Acupuncture.
Mexico, resorts are offering massages with halaki cactus. You better hope they get all the spines out of it.
Yeah, it's too.
You can buy an apology. You can hire someone to apologize for you in Japan. That's interesting.
Bunch of cowards.
That is, yeah, right. It's like,
Look at this.
Suit
This is
yourself.
look at this. This is creepy. A snake spa.
I would not.
There's a
agree with
picture of
that.
a
That
lady
sounds-
like
that
getting
looks
massaged.
horrible.
There's like 9 snakes on her back, all different types. An
Like
Israeli.
squeezing the life out
I
of
don't
her?
think those snakes have degrees. We should check this out.
I don't know. Are you a licensed
Yeah, I don't think it's very
chiropractor or
reputable.
masseuse?
Like reptile. get it?
Beautiful.
You guys are welcome.
Puns.
What's up?
I love it.
This is the reason why no girl wants me.
Come close and say that on the air, sir. I dare you.
The puns are why no girls want to be with you.
Oh, that's
Oh,
so
no.
mean. I think it's brownie points.
You can.
Pun of an
puns
itch.
I think the puns make me,
Yeah.
you know. Well, I mean, punny's too easy. I don't know.
Or you can rent a little person. You can rent a little person to 10 bar in Montreal.
Ooh, I could go into that kind of business. How much money
Not
do they
not
make,
you
though?
kind of little.
You're not.
Like
They mean like, you know, politically little.
Like R2D2
Oh,
Yeah, like R2D2,
Yes.
but human.
or Ewok.
that's appropriate, you know,
Yeah.
given the time of year and all.
hire your own paparazzi in New York. You can get that
That
stock
will be life
celebrity
lessons
for,
for
a
sure.
fee.
We hire our own paparazzi.
A
She's
company
already
will-
got it going.
Yeah.
They
It's
hire
like
her.
$5 in a meal.
There you go.
They can send out gaggle photographers to follow you around for a day.
Didn't there a
That's
guy that
awesome.
started that
How do you
trend?
measure a gaggle?
I don't know.
Pretty sure it was.
A gaggle's a group of geese, right?
I love how like they're referring paparazzi to, you know, geese.
Hey, they come in pairs,
Kevin?
in groups.
Dog poop
And they're
scooper.
irritating.
Tired of being your dog's personal slave? There are companies you can hire to pick up your dog's poop for you.
That's a crazy.
Send
photo.
them to
That's
Norman.
insane.
Dirt O the Irish.
That's too far.
You can
Irish.
Have, you can have Irish soil delivered to your door for weddings, housewarmings, and more.
Shut.
Is it good
Oh.
luck?
Yeah. It's
What's
like
wrong with it?
sacred soil.
No, just
Gingers like me come from that stuff. So yeah, it's like
Are
sacred.
you guys like grown out of the ground?
no. I came out of my mother's womb.
Oh, okay. See,
Did you-
that's a way less
Leprechaun
entertaining.
You know,
Yeah.
that gets on Irish people, like people from Ireland. That gets on their nerves more than anything. Americans claiming that they're
Yeah,
Irish.
I don't. I refuse. Yeah, when I went
Yeah.
there last Christmas, I didn't. I said I was of Irish descent.
They come
Yeah.
to America.
It's a
They're like,
safe
"I'm
way to say
Irish."
it. Yeah.
I am of Irish descent. I am an
of
American.
Anglo-Saxon descent. I'm not sure what
Well,
it
they
is.
don't
Just
don't say you're Irish if you're not from Ireland. That's what
Yeah.
they say. Ear cleaning, number 9. In Japan, clean ears are a thing. Fortunately, there are people you can hire to make sure that they're really clean.
I hope that that's a thing everywhere.
Yeah, because seriously, some people need to know about their
it's just for
hygiene.
the better good, you know.
You can rent chickens also.
I want a chicken.
You can rent chicken. Like, what are you gonna do? with
I actually heard about that.
I want
recently.
chicken
No, you have to
for
rent it.
eggs.
You guys know who John Oliver is?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like he has like a Last Week Tonight show. It's really cool. And like he was talking about the actual ability to rent chickens. And like the better question is really like what you would rent chickens.
What would you
Mm.
do?
for.
No, for
Yeah.
eggs. Like they're already egg producing.
okay,
Because
you
if
just
you
rent
get your
them for the
own,
eggs.
you have to
Okay.
wait like 10 months before they're ready to lay
No,
eggs.
that makes sense.
These, they come with a coop and everything.
This one is a little. This is crazy. There's a creepy.
nuts.
There's a company in Toronto that recreates death row inmates' last meals.
That is so
complete with
creepy.
the mask of
They
the
also
now
just
executed
bring
felon.
inmates. So
Can you imagine doing that for like a daily job? Just waking up and be like, guess what I'm going to do today? Like,
Yeah.
really?
there's like some cook
Would
in
you-
the back of a penitentiary that's just like, okay, I've got to cook some crazy guy's last meal today.
Yeah. I mean,
You know, in Texas, they don't do that anymore. Because that guy, like, ordered all this stuff, like steaks and filet mignon and, like, seafood, and he got it all and then didn't eat any of it.
Dang.
Yeah.
This is funny.
at least the filet mignon. I mean, seriously. Stuff's good.
Chololi is a company from Japan that you can ask to anonymously text someone to let them know they need to trim their nose hair.
Can your hair
wait,
count
I'm getting
too?
a text message right now.
Yeah,
Where's-
you too, Keegan.
I'm saying my phone's been getting blown up all show, and that's exactly why.
Comfort
Does
Fish.
your nose hair?
Yep. No.
A hotel in
Have you been doing it? Is that you? Just sitting over here like he's got a problem.
Oh, no.
Hotel in Cheshire, UK will lend you a fish for just £5. That's about $8. That's cool, I guess.
Lend you a fish?
I like the
Little
one after
goldfish.
next.
Bicycle
This one,
taxidermy.
yeah.
Bicycle.
I would do this.
That's awesome.
You can't bear to lose your old bike. A UK company will mount it so you can always keep it around. So they have like handlebars, like mounted like a stuffed
Like a
bear's
rack?
head would
It's
be.
like a trophy.
Yeah. You can rent a grandma. Hey,
Aw.
is grandma a real crab or worse, dead? No problem. You can hire one in Australia for all kinds of things, including knitting, baking a pie, or making lemonade. Like, what do you do in the
I want a
in the
pie.
application process? Like, well, I'm very
Yeah,
good
there's a
with
little.
knitting.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Like,
Oh,
there's a
the-
really sad
oh,
application to that.
My
like,
grandchildren
Become
are all
pie?
dead. I
The,
don't
the
have
next
no
one is a
grandchildren of my own.
business opportunity just waiting to happen
Oh,
here in
man.
Oklahoma.
what
College
is it?
town,
Because
dude.
there's a lot of those older
Li-
folk.
Oh
listen,
wow.
Is this
Hangover
not cool?
heaven. Suffering the day after from a hangover? Jump aboard this bus for some IV rehydration, anti-nausea medicines, and more. So go ahead and abuse the crap out of yourself. They'll fix it. It's
Seriously?
this giant bus.
That's
like-
how AIDS gets shared.
By
No.
buses? By quiet buses?
I don't know,
hangover,
the
man.
IVs. The IVs.
And then Everlasting Portraits last make an ash of yourself. A cremation company in Virginia will turn your corpse into ashes and use the ashes to make a lovely portrait of you to last for ages. So this is something
That is awesome. That looks insane too. Yeah, you can.
not
Yeah, like
creepy.
skin tattoos, like cut them off before you.
I've seen that in Australia. There's a bar that has the owners, like all his tattoos hanging up on the wall.
That's a cool way to go.
I would probably throw up.
Yeah.
It's like being skinned, he says. I mean,
skinned.
that's what horror movies are made of, and they're making it out of art. I mean, where do you draw the line?
What is art? That's the
Art?
question.
What is beauty?
Jay, you ready for that time?
It is that
have it
time.
ready.
Is it-
Can
is
I
it
start?
already?
Can I
Oh,
Yeah,
help?
wow,
we have to,
man.
we have
Can
to
I-
hurry up, man.
Yeah, I know. We're in a hurry.
Can I be in this?
Well, we gotta hurry. We only
Okay.
have like
I'm
9
ready,
minutes.
I'm ready,
Hold on.
I'm ready.
One, two, buckle my shoe.
I gotta go to
3,
track 10.
4.
Shut
Shut
the
the
door.
door.
5, 6.
Oops. Wrong track.
That was heavy.
Pick
That
up
was pretty
6.
awesome,
That was
though.
Chevelle.
Oh.
You know what time it is? It's that
for
time
the-
where we talk about the drink of the week.
The beer of the week. I decided that we should go a little old-fashioned, a little classy today.
Bring it on.
Bringing our Belgian beer that's been around since the 1400s. I'm talking about Stella Artois. Stella!
Pop those pinkies and enjoy that
I
drink.
think that's the first beer that's made it on here twice.
It's a good beer.
I love it.
is. It's
Stella's
worth
great.
it. Not as good as Chimay.
Not as good as
Are
your
you
mom.
guys 21 or
I'm
older?
20, so I don't drink.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't think you do either.
I mean, I'm straight.
Are you guys all babies?
There you go. He's
Wow.
got it.
How old is he?
19, 20, 21.
21. Have you ever had Stella before?
Legal drinking age.
No?
No.
Oh, you should try
He goes
it.
on a Buffalo Wild Wings with me and just sits there with it in front of me, and I'm like, you're a mean man.
You a mean man, Mr. Grinch.
You're a mean man.
Stella Artois is a Pilsner beer between 4.8 and 5.2 ABV. It's been brewed in Leuven, Belgium since 1926, though it claims to be around since like 1238 or something like that.
Oh, what?
That's what
Jesus drank our beer.
Well, Jesus was dead 1,200 years
I'm
after.
just saying. They're making the emphasis of
It's,
it.
It's a heavenly
It's got
beer.
a cool chalice if you ever get it. It's a really cool drink. It was one of my favorite beers when I first started being able to drink beer. But Jer, you know how we always say here on the show, it's not about getting wasted.
It's about having a good
fun.
time.
Yeah, and you can't have a good time if you're like wasted and you can't.
Drink responsibly.
Especially if you don't remember it. I mean,
you
what's
don't.
the point?
How are you gonna remember it? You know?
Yeah.
What'd that taste like? I don't remember.
Yeah. Like
Exactly.
who is this I'm lying next to? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Is it my dog? Is it my sister? What happened, dude? He did.
He cut me off, yeah.
Anyways, that
It's
goes
okay.
into it goes without saying that we can't speak about alcohol and beer consumption without letting everybody know about the Safe Ride program. Did you know OU has a Safe Ride program, Andrew?
I did not know. Tell me more, Jeremy.
Well, the OU Safe Ride program is a free program set up through the University of Oklahoma Student Association, and you can simply go by their offices located in the Conoco wing of the Oklahoma Memorial Union, and that's right west of where the radio booth is down here. Just go across the courtyard, room 181, Monday through Friday, noon to 7 p.m., and pick up your Safe Ride voucher. Bring your student ID to verify that you're a current OU student, and you'll receive a wallet-sized voucher for that current weekend. Add them to your wallet, purse, backpack, or whatever you take out that weekend. And when you're out Thursday, Friday, or Saturday evenings from 10 to 3 a.m., use the voucher for your free, safe, non-judgmental ride. Either hail a cab at your leisure or call a cab company, Yellow Cab or Airport Express. Those are the two that are honoring the vouchers. And you'll receive your free ride. Once a cab gets there, all you got to do is submit your voucher and show your student ID to the cab driver, and the driver will keep the voucher as payment, just like a gift card. So it's good for you as well as your friends. So, like I said, make sure that you stop by there, pick up your vouchers. I've used the program. Keegs used the program.
great
So
program.
is Angel, man.
Well, we've been rushing for time. We only have a few minutes left. We've been just having so much fun today.
Went by quick.
It was a good show. Thanks so much, guys, for coming on. You guys got one more song you want to play before we head on out?
Yeah.
But
We'll play another one. This one's called Painted. We haven't really tried acoustic. Let's
real
do it.
real fast though. Do you have any shout outs you want to give to anybody? It's our shout out part.
Thank you, Nick Hampson, 89th Street Collective, Joe Payne, Eric Claxon, Kevin Thorson, Andrew Wasson, Chris Lewis, Mom, thanks, the Academy, Alex's mom, Josh's mom.
My mom. Everyone's moms in general.
Are great. Appreciate your mom. They're hard to come by.
Alrighty, well, we'll let you guys take it away now.
Alright, this one's called Painted.
And paint me a different color than your memories, changing the way you wish that you could change me. So this is what it feels like a fist fight between my knuckles and the drywall. I'll admit that for a while I wasn't doing well on my own. I wasn't doing well on my own. And that is the once again me. So we'll just have to mourn how we used to be. He's not the same anymore. He's not the same anymore. So this is what it feels like a fist fight between my knuckles and the drywall. I'll admit that for a while I wasn't doing well on my own. I wasn't doing well on my own. I wasn't doing well on my own.
I'm gonna be like the best groupie ever. He got clapping bacon. Do you hear it?
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Clapping bacon.
That's adorable.
I was trying to look for the other one, but I was too late. You must have been a beautiful baby.
I was. Thank you.
Well, guys, thanks so much for coming on. It's been a blast.
That was
Thanks,
awesome.
guys. It was awesome.
You are welcome to come back anytime. If you guys get another CD out, please let us know. We will post links to it and
We will.
we'll
I mean,
update.
me and Jeremy will. You're not gonna do anything.
Well,
You're
I just
gonna
sit
say
here and look
everything.
pretty and have good
Hey,
conversations, and people
Nothing
are
like looking
envious.
pretty
but
on the
it's okay.
radio show, right?
Yeah, but we all
Ah,
have the faces
He's
for
a
radio.
sweetheart. Well,
It's implying that no one sees your face on the
I
radio,
was gonna say.
which means he hates you. I'm just kidding.
I don't hate you.
We're gonna
He doesn't
fight
hate me.
afterwards.
I don't hate you.
Yeah, I'd take his soul if he did. So anyway, I really appreciate you guys coming on. It was really good music, and we really appreciate you
Thanks.
sharing.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
Now it's time that we do our shout outs. Shout outs to Carlos
Shout outs- he's in
Mazzano.
Chi- he's in
He's up
Chi-
there in Chi-Town.
Check a go. Shout out to Mr. Dave.
Mr. Dave. Shout out to Braxton.
Shout out to Lyra and my mom for coming back from their trips.
Shout out to Beer.
Shout out to
Sonic Lizard. God.
Shout out to Brad.
Shout out to Jimmy.
the Jesuits.
Jimmy Hendricks.
Shout
Shout out
out
to
to
this guy right here in the
National
right
Cheesecake
here.
Day.
Shout out to that guy.
Shout out to the guy with the laptop. Shout out to this guy right here walking in. Shout out
Shout
to you,
out
man.
to,
Shout out to you.
Shout out to Nut Day.
everyone.
Shout out to everybody at the union.
Shout out to the Burke family reunion.
Boomer Sooner, everybody. Thanks
Coming
for
around.
this and that every Wednesday morning. We're gonna have the Gomes next week. Former guys in Spiritual Buzz. You know them all too well. So we'll see you guys next week.
Peace out.